He's hard to bring down. Once you get a hold of him, you gotta hang on and get him to the ground. Not that big, but man, is he fast.
All right, Hayden McLean to attempt the extra point. And here's the snap, the hold, the kick from McLean is on the way. This kick is good. Timeout on the field, 10:58 to play in the first quarter. And your score is Rockwood 7 and Oneida 0.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Jim May Stadium at Dr. Eli Thompson Field. The Rockwood Tigers, 3 plays, a 66-yard touchdown pass from Zadrian Fickey to Jaden Hannibal puts them on the board in this 2AA matchup, and now Rockwood will kick it off for Oneida. It's going to be Lindbergh from the 15. He's up to the 20, at the 25. Scoots past a man at the 30, out to the 32. Landon Lindbergh on the return, and Oneida will set up 1st and 10. Offensively, the Indians come out to face the Rockwood Tigers, and up front for Oneida, it's going to be Cameron Kidd, Caden Terry, John Selby, Blake Couch, and Xavier Shoemaker. Hunter Shoemaker, the tight end. The running backs will be, looks like it's going to be Rylan Duncan at running back here. Receivers going to be McLaurin Love, Landon Lindbergh, and Tate West. Oneida with a 1st and 10 from their 32. Shoemaker goes in motion across the formation. Here's the snap. Give Rylan Duncan. Cuts left. He's at the 35-yard line. Moves out to the 40. Cuts inside now. He's at the 45. Slung down, but not before he gets a First National Bank. First down. Rylan Duncan out to the 48-yard line, and the offenses are on display here. Rockwood in the road. White jerseys with green numerals trimmed in gold. White pants. They've got gold helmets with numerals on the left. Rockwood R on the right, and they have the green and white stripe. Oneida in the home orange jerseys with white numerals, white pants with the orange stripes, the white helmet with the orange O emblazoned with the spear and the orange stripe down the middle. So the Indians are 1st and 10 now at their own 48-yard line, and from the pistol formation, Caden Rector with a pair of receivers to either side. Duncan comes set to his left, two men in motion. And that will be a flag if they hand it off to Rylan Duncan. Ball's on the ground. Rockwood recovers it, and recovering it for the Tigers here, Gerald Hannibal. So it was illegal motion.
And the play should have stopped. It shouldn't have even happened. It should have been a dead ball, I think.
They allowed Rockwood to decline it, and Rockwood takes over 1st and 10 on the turnover. They'll be at the Oneida 42.
Well, you better bow your back right here, guys, because you're going to be, if you ain't careful, you're going to be down 14-0, 2 minutes off the clock.
And they're going to go for the jugular, you know it.
Well, they're at the Oneida 42-yard line with their second possession. And with 10:04 to play in the first quarter, Rockwood breaks the huddle. Fickey will be under center. Behind him, Gerald Hannibal with a wing back to either side. Waldo on one side. And now this is going to be Moran through the right tackle. It's going to be up to the 40-yard line to the 39-yard line. Down to the 38. It's about a 5-yard carry. That's Dom Moran. That's going to make it a 2nd down and 5 at the Oneida 38.
Wow. Yeah, I know. He jumped up and was mad about something there. But I'll tell you what, guys, in this offense, and I noticed it on film, if you follow the guards, that's what's going to take you to the football. They do all this in motion and fake this handoff here and there to the wing backs and then hand it off underneath to a counterplay to Dom Moran. But if you follow the guards, because the guards pull to the hole, and that's going to take you to the football. Indian defense is going to have to read their keys really well tonight.
From the shotgun now, this is going to be Zadrian Fickey with Hannibal to his right. He hands it off. This is going to be Waldo on the sweep left. He's at the 35-yard line, lowers his shoulder, drives forward to the 31. Dakota Waldo gets a 1st down to the Oneida 30-yard line. Rockwood leads 7-0. 9:05 to play in the first quarter. They're now at the Oneida 30.
Yeah, Todd Derrick Ryan comes up to make the stop, and he was fighting off of a blocker and come up to make that stop. A good play by T.D. Ryan right there. But the Indian defense, when Rockwood gets on the edge, they're just a little bit quicker than we are on the outside.
Vicky from the shotgun. Gerald Hannibal to his right. Whistles. And what do we have? A timeout for Rockwood. We will take the same. We tell you the score, 8:44 to play in the first quarter. It's Rockwood 7 and Oneida
Lumber King
0.
in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest jobs done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
Welcome back to Dr. Emmy Thompson Field, Jim May Stadium. Rockwood out of a timeout. They have a 1st and 10 at the Oneida 30-yard line. Zadrian Fickey from the shotgun takes the snap. His first pass, a touchdown pass. Now he'll go deep down the right side. The ball is going to be overthrown. Incomplete. Hannibal tried to draw a flag. He waved the hand like he was being held by Landon Lindbergh, but the back judge didn't go for it.
No, Lindbergh had really good coverage, and that's what you want to see. Lindbergh's a really good cornerback. He can get on their best receiver and take him out of the ball game, and that time he was all over right there on Hannibal. Great job by Lindbergh.
That will bring up a 2nd down and 10. Rockwood at the Oneida 30-yard line. Again, Fickey will be in the shotgun. Moran will be a wing back on the left side. Waldo wing back to the right side. Gerald Hannibal to the left of Fickey, receiver to the right. Now it's going to be Moran sweeping off to the right. Indians try to get in the backfield, slow him a bit. He's going to be knocked down, maybe a gain of a yard for Dom Moran here. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 9 for Rockwood at the Oneida 29.
Well, Xavier Shoemaker was in the backfield, grabbed a hold of his jersey, just couldn't hold on.
It's probably good he let go because that would have been a horse collar.
Well, it could have very well been, but he slowed him down enough.
Yes.
And those guys was able to come over there and Rylan Duncan and Landon Lindbergh to make the stop.
Here's a 3rd and 9. Rockwood needs the Oneida 20 for a 1st down. Here's the snap. Fickey rolling left, looking to pass again. Flare pass out to Dakota Waldo. Will skip.
Wow.
He had pressure from Garcia. It'll be 4th and 9 at the 29.
Boy. Yeah, we need to keep doing that because he'll be throwing that football away a bunch.
Yep. That's how you get in a quarterback's head early in the game. He'll be looking for 44 from now on.
Rockwood trying to make something out of an Oneida turnover. And now they're going to have 9 yards, 1 down to do it. 4th and 9 at the Oneida 29-yard line. They've already used a timeout on this drive. Now they break the huddle. Fickey will be in the shotgun.
Don't want to put a lot of pressure on an early play, but this is a big play right here in the ballgame.
Brody Webb to the left of Fickey. 3 receivers to the left. That's the wide side of the field. Here's the snap. Fickey rolling to his left. Picks up the block. Now he's going to be flushed. He's hit as he throws. It's going to be incomplete. His receiver, Hannibal, falls down, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. Oneida will have it 1st and 10 at their own 29. They survived the turnover.
Yeah, and Garcia was back there again, John, right in his face.
Yep.
He come off the edge, fought through a block, and was right there in his face again to make him hurry up that throw.
We talked about Garcia in our comments in pregame, guys, how we felt like, or I felt like, he's been the most consistent defensive lineman we've had up front, and he's showing out tonight so far early on. And I'll say it again, he's got to be all-region performer right now in this part of the season.
7:49 to go, first quarter. Oneida down 7-0. Second offensive touch. Meredith in to the right of Rector on 1st and 10 from their own 29. Rector in the shotgun, takes the snap. Hands to Meredith, dances around, now bursts through to the 30, spins at the 35 down to the 37. About a 7-yard gain on 1st down for T.J. Meredith. Will bring up a 2nd down and 2. We'll call it 8 on 1st down.
Yeah, good vision right there by TJ and just wait until something opened up across the line of scrimmage. Indian offensive line over there on the right side did a good job of getting them out of the way, and TJ burst through that hole, picked up 8 yards, made a move right there at the end, and picked up a big 8-yard gain.
From the 37-yard line, a 2nd and 2. Rector in the shotgun. Phillips wing back on the right side. Now he moves over to the left. Meredith There's confusion on the formation. Now Oneida's going to take a timeout. So with 7:05 to play here in the first quarter, we'll take the break as Oneida takes the timeout. Your score, it's Rockwood 7 and Oneida 0.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott High Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
Welcome back to Oneida football. Jim May Stadium, Dr. Eli Thompson Field. The Indians had to burn a timeout with 7:05 to play.
It don't have to get chippy on the field. It gets
No,
chippy
it's
up here.
Yeah, it's already here. I'll just leave it. From the shotgun, Rector.
Mark fired up.
Running back to his left on 2nd down and 2 from the 37. Takes the snap, hands it off. Meredith looking for those 2 yards, and he's going to have them. Across the 40 to the 41. Second effort for T.J. Meredith. Gets a First National Bank first down.
Yeah, boy, he was stopped right there, John. Looked like he was stopped at the line of scrimmage, kept him legs driving, and powers forward for the first down.
Yeah, he bounced it to his right and just came around the corner and got enough for that first down, and we'll move the sticks. And I said that, in watching film and what I saw of Rockwood, if we had a place that we may make a little hay tonight, it might be between that A gap, either side, Mark. I felt like we could get some success there.
At their own 42, Oneida with a pair of receivers to either side. Meredith to the left of Rector. Now McLaurin Love comes toward the formation. Dropping back, Rector fires on the out. Love makes the catch at the 48, strides forward to the 50 and close to the Rockwood 49. Very close to a first down. Let's see where they spot it. McLaurin Love with the nearly 10-yard grab. And they're eyeing it up. They're going to say it's just short. His Aunt Rachel and Uncle Dave in town, all the way from Austin, Texas, to watch these Love boys play tonight, and they see a big catch from McLaurin right there.
Leading receiver.
Normally they're listening to us. This is probably better. 2nd down and less than a yard from the shotgun. Rector brings Shoemaker in motion, takes the snap, hands to Meredith. Meredith, he's hit at the line. Second effort, he stretches out. I think he's going to have it.
They got to give him the ball stretch.
Near side guy says he's got it. Where are they going to put it down?
They got to use that. The stretch was there.
No.
Wow.
Nope, they didn't give it to him. And it's not enough. You can see that marker's across the yard line.
Yeah.
So Oneida needs 3rd and, again, about a half a yard here.
He got blowed up in the backfield,
Yeah.
and TJ just kept driving and stretched out there.
Yeah, it could have been a 2-yard loss.
It should have been a 2-yard loss, but it is leg drive right there.
I formation, Phillips the fullback. Rylan Duncan trying to get half a yard here under center, Caden Rector. Takes the snap, gives to Phillips. He dives forward, pushing the pile. It's going to be a First National Bank first down just inside the 49-yard line of Rockwood. Inside 5 minutes in this first quarter, Oneida trailing 7-0.
That's a little old school football, Mark, what we were used to. Takes 5 minutes to get the pile up and back to the huddle. Everybody's in there in that scrum, and you got to love it.
3 yards in a cloud of dust,
There
baby.
you go.
Ball just outside the Rockwood 48-yard line and a fresh set of downs for the Indians. Each team's burned a timeout in this first quarter. 4:45 and ticking in the first. Rockwood grabbed the early lead on a 66-yard touchdown pass. Oneida trying to answer here with their second drive of the game. First one ended in a turnover. It's going to be Rector from the shotgun. Duncan to his right. On 1st and 10, he takes the snap, fakes to Duncan. Now Rector keeping. He's going to be hit, dropped for a loss of yardage. They didn't fall for the fake to Duncan, and they take Rector down for a loss of about 1.5 yards to the 50.
Yeah, Landon Watts lining up at outside linebacker that time, and he read it all the way. He knew that play was out there, and that Caden Rector can run it around the end and has been pretty good at it this year, but he stayed at home and made a great play.
If we'd have gave it to Duncan on that play, he may still be running, because there was a lot more white jerseys on the right side of the offense than on the left where Duncan ended up. And like you said, that's probably from film study, the formation and the look, and they had it snuffed out.
Time's getting short. Rector was kind of shaking that right hand after that play. It's 4 seconds on the play clock. And now it's going to be an expired play clock. Yeah, Oneida didn't get the play off.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a loss of a couple of yards and then a 5-yard penalty. And Rector, again, he's looking at that right hand a little bit.
Yeah, he's wiping it on his pants and slinging it around a little bit, so he must have got it numbed a little bit when he got tackled. And kind of wondering why we didn't take a timeout. I know we've already used one, but pretty important drive right here. But now we're going backwards.
Yeah.
From the 45-yard line, their own for Oneida. They got to have the Rockwood basically 38.5 for a first down. So it's 2nd and 17 here. From the shotgun, Rector with Duncan to his left. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Here's the snap. Rector looking left, fires. It's going to be tipped by McLaurin Love, picked off by Dom Moran, and he's up to the 45-50, 45-40, 35-30. Has a block, 25-20, 15-10-5 into the end zone. Dom Moran picks it off and takes it all the way into the other end zone for a touchdown.
How is that not an illegal block? That was a great play by Rockwood defense. Tip ball, runs it back, but Rylan Duncan got his legs cut out from under him, and I don't think you're allowed to do that. Downfield, you can't cut their dang legs, can you?
So Hayden McLean will be on to attempt the extra point. Rockwood takes a 13-0 lead. Oneida's got 2 turnovers in 2 possessions. This one, lethal. It was turned into a pick 6. And now the extra point from Hayden McLean, or extra point attempt. Snap, the hold, the kick from McLean is on the way. This kick is good. Time out on the field, 3:03 to play, first quarter. The Rockwood Tigers, 14, and the Oneida Indians.
Scenic Foods is
0.
about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Welcome back to Jim May Stadium, Dr. M.E. Thompson Field with 3:03 to play in the first quarter. Well, the Indians have been here before, down 14-0 in the first half. In fact, it was at their last home game. They were down 14-0 in the first half. They were able to get some points on the board and win against Greenback on a last-second field goal, but tonight it's early. And now the return for T.J. Meredith. He's up to the 30, 35.
He gone.
Out to the 40, 45. He's at the 50, 45, 40. And he's going to be knocked out of bounds by Jaden Hannibal, but not before T.J. Meredith takes it up the left side all the way to the 40-yard line of Rockwood, and that's a good response. It'll be 1st and 10 Indians.
Excellent response, and we need a spark. We need something positive after these last 2 turnovers and the pick 6. We got to have a response, Mark. We got to get some points on the board is the biggest response we can make.
Yeah, 2nd and 17, that penalty hurt us. It put us in a situation where we had to throw the ball downfield
And I'll go back to it. I don't know why we didn't burn a timeout.
I don't either.
Split backfield, running back to either side from the shotgun, Rector. He takes the snap. He gives to Rylan Duncan. Duncan off the right side. He's at the 35. He's at the 30. Down to the 25-yard line. Stretches to the 24, I think. It's going to be a First National Bank first down. They will spot him down at the 25-yard line, but a 15-yard run cracked off by Rylan Duncan.
Big hole opened up on the right side of that offensive line, and they blew it open, and Rylan Duncan just scoots it down the field. I think this is a must-score drive right here.
I'm with you, brother. We need some points. Got to have a response.
I don't know.
I mean, I know it's early in the third quarter. It's
I'd like to. Don't get me wrong.
I should say.
1st and 10 at 25. Phillips comes in motion across the formation. Rector takes the snap, hands it off Rylan Duncan, goes left side following Phillips. He's down to the 20, still on his feet, down at the 15-yard line, and he can't be stopped. Rylan Duncan for 13 yards and a First National Bank first down. Feed him.
Yeah, and feed him. He's running all over the field. And great job again over on that left side this time by that offensive line. Opened up another big hole. they're not touching him till he gets into that second level, and Ryland Duncan just jump on his back. He's moving us down the field.
29 yards on 2 carries for Ryland Duncan. Oneida at the 11 trying to respond. Down 14-0.
Put the saddle on him, boys.
Duncan to the right of Caden Rector from the 11. This is going to be Phillips in motion. Rector takes the snap, gives to Duncan, starts right, goes back left, spins off a would-be tackler inside the 10, stretching it down to the 8. 3 yards on the carry for Ryland Duncan. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Yeah, and that seemed like it took a little long to develop there.
Yeah, and the edge collapsed. Ryland got to the line of scrimmage, had nowhere to go when the edge collapsed on him. He got what he could. He got a good hard three, I should say. But man, they're bringing their linebackers down now and filling the gaps. It's going to be a little bit harder as we get closer to the goal line.
2nd and 8. Or 2nd and 7 from the 8. Make that. Rector in the shotgun, running back to either side, gives it to Ryland Duncan. This time he'll take it right, bounces it out. Now he bounces it in to the 5, to the 4, to the 3, to the 2. That's very close to a first down for Ryland Duncan. Wow, he's running hard. They might set it down at the 3. It's going to be, no, it's at the 2. It's 2nd and less than a yard. And the Indians are going jumbo. I hear them hollering it with 35 seconds to play in the first quarter. Oneida down 14-0. Will we see that I formation, ball just about a yard and a half outside the goal line?
What do you bet they run behind big number 78 right here?
Well, they've done this a couple of times with a jumbo package and went opposite. They went to the opposite side.
Phillips in front of Duncan on 2nd and about half a yard. Rector takes the snap, gives to Duncan off the right side. He dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Indians. Ryland Duncan doing it all. 40 yards on the drive. 12 seconds to play in the first quarter, and the Indians get that all-important score you guys wanted.
Yes, they did. They answer. They don't get rattled. And this offense comes out and moves it right down the field. Big, great job. Huge job by the offensive line here, opening up those holes for Ryland Duncan.
Now McLaurin Love will hold for Aiden. Here's the snap, the hold. The kick from Aiden is on the way, and this kick is good. Timeout on the field, 12 seconds to play in the first quarter. Your score. It is now Rockwood 14 and Oneida 7.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
Welcome back to Jim May Stadium at Dr. Eli Thompson Field. The Oneida Indians and the Rockwood Tigers have combined to put 21 points on the board in this first quarter. Rockwood has an offensive score and a defensive score. Oneida just had an offensive score. Big special teams play triggered that from T.J. Meredith. 12 seconds to go in the first quarter. Indians trail 14-7. Here's the kickoff. Backing up Jaden Hannibal. He'll receive it at his 12. He's at the 15, slow walking it to the 20. Takes a move to the right, now back to the left. Hannibal is going to be wrapped up and brought down as he stretches out to about the 27-yard line. There'll be time for one more play in this first quarter as the Tigers lead 14-7, and a home playoff game is on the line likely in this tilt between the Indians and the Rockwood Tigers.
Yeah, you got to hold on, man. Once you get a hold of him, you don't let go because he's liable to get loose and score on you. So dangerous is Hannibal.
And they got a couple. They got several on that side of the football, on the offensive side, that are dangerous.
So here we go with the last play of the first quarter.
They flipped him to the other side of the formation now. They've got him to the wide side.
Vicky is under center on 1st and 10 from their own 27. Fakes the pitch, gives it to Waldo. Off the left side, he's at the 30. He's up to the 35-yard line, tripped up at the 36. That'll be a 9-yard carry. That's the end of the first quarter. We'll be back for the second. Rockwood will have a 2nd down and 1 when we return. Your score after 1, it is Rockwood 14 and Oneida
Life is about
7.
choices. When it comes to your internet service provider, you've got a choice. Telepage. Telepage is internet service provided by local people you know and trust. Different service plans are available, tailored to provide speeds that fit your everyday needs. Telepage now offers fiber internet in select areas, with plans starting as low as $45.41 per month. Speeds up to 1 gig are available. Call 423-569-8595 for more information. That's Telepage, located at 258 South Main Street in Oneida. Visit
A responsible
Telepage.
local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Jim May Stadium at Dr. M.E. Thompson Field. The Oneida Indians and the Rockwood Tigers. 14-7 after one quarter. Rockwood in the lead. They have the football with a 2nd down and 1 at their own 36-yard line. From the shotgun, Zadrian Fickey on 2nd and 1. Blitzing linebacker for Oneida. He takes the snap, sweeping off to the right. He's looking to throw. Dom Moran, he skips the pass forward to Jaden Hannibal. Incomplete. Matthew Brown was right there to try to take him down.
A little bit of trickeration, but Oneida had it played pretty well. They were bringing pressure.
Yeah, Matthew Brown come up with made him hurry up that throw. He tried to throw his sidearm out here to his receiver and just couldn't get it there. Todd Derrick Ryan on the coverage.
So there was the blitz, Mark.
Yeah, right in the middle, right there. Rylan Duncan comes up the middle, and of course they roll it out here to the right, but Indians get after them. Don't
now
let them on the edge.
A 3rd and 1. Fickey under center, takes a snap, trying to sneak for it over the left side, following the big uglies on the left side. It's going to be a 1st down for Rockwood as they push it up to about the 37, I think, for a Rockwood 1st and 10. So with 11:50 to play first quarter, Rockwood leads 14-7. Oneida's turned it over twice, and that was probably the story of that first quarter, wasn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they scored a 66-yard touchdown, and then they picked one off and run it back. So, I mean, Indians defense has not done a bad job against them. They stopped them on the one series, but
yeah, that's only their 2nd first down, really.
Fickey from the shotgun, Gerald Hannibal to his right. Man comes in motion. He hands it to Gerald Hannibal off the left side, and he rumbles forward to the 45. He's at the 50. He's at the 45. Into the Indian secondary, down to the Oneida 41-yard line. Matthew Brown brings him down at the 40, but not before Gerald Hannibal rumbles for a big 1st down. A Craig Ironhead Hayward build on Gerald Hannibal. Just Christian Okoye. For those,
Bettis.
Yeah, you don't want to get in front of this guy.
No, man, and
I don't.
He broke 2 tackles at the line of scrimmage, and that was from a linebacker and a defensive lineman. Got away from them, and man, he's pretty quick too.
Yeah, and it gets ahead of steam, and so now under center, Zadrian Fickey with a 1st and 10 at the Oneida 40 now. They lead 14-7, looking for more. Fickey takes the snap, fakes the pitch, hands it off Dom Moran. Good blocking. He's at the 35. Oh, Oneida got very fortunate. Rylan Duncan makes probably a touchdown-saving tackle. Dom Moran still gets 9 yards down to the Oneida 31.
Yeah, you just got to follow the guards, man, because they're pulling to the side that they're running to every single time. And if your defensive lineman, your linebackers got to read that and get downhill to that hole, because that's where they're going.
Sounds easy.
It sounds easy. It does.
So both guards in unison are going the same way, you're saying.
You got to fight
That's
through
your
4
key.
people
That's my key.
to get to the running backs, what you're saying, right?
All right. 2nd down and 1 at the 31-yard line. Fickey from the pistol formation now. Waldo behind him. Webb to his left. Here's the pitch. Waldo trying to get out to the left side. Now accelerates. He's at the 30. Sheds off a tackle at the 25, down to the 20. And he's going to be down near the 15-yard line of the Indians before he is brought down here. So Dakota Waldo. Just so many choices and good choices for Rockwood offensively. They're to the Oneida 13 with a 1st and 10 now.
And Waldo's probably the slowest of the bunch, and he's fast. So he gets to the edge pretty quick, and great job. They get outside, get on the edge, and Elijah Phillips brings him down before he gets in the end zone.
They're gashing us a little bit right now, and this set that they're lining up in is being very detrimental on our defense.
1st and 10 at the Oneida 13 from the shotgun. Fickey has Brody Webb to his left, Don Moran to his right. Hands to Moran over the left side. He's down inside the 10, down near the 5, stretching, or down inside the 10, about the 7-yard line. So that's going to be a gain on first down. Let's see. We'll call it's the 8-yard line, so it's going to be a gain of right at 5.
Elijah Phillips and T.J. Meredith coming up to make the stop, and what they're doing is they're just bringing their wing backs there beside the quarterback, and they're running the same kind of wing tee, motion and everything.
Fickey under center. He pitches now. Moran sweeps out to the left side. Indians try to slow him down. They rally to him. He stretches forward. He needed the 3 for a first down. The flag comes in late. What was it, Mark? Didn't see it.
It was behind the play. It was a late hit, and you can see our player is still down, slow to get up.
It's Lindbergh.
And he
got hit late.
Well, it was Jaden Hannibal that hit him, and it's been kind of dirty all night. So.
And that's an important play because that's going to be his first personal foul, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. But it's well behind the play, out of bounds, not necessary.
So did he get the first down before that? He got to the 5, so no, he didn't have a first down.
That ought to be a 15-yard variety.
And I'm glad because the official that should have seen it didn't, and it came from the middle of the field, so glad it was caught.
All right, so where are they stepping this off from?
Actually, it looks like it's going to be a first down, and then it'll be a new set of sticks.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Which is
so they're moving
disappointing.
It back to the 18. So the 3 was a first down. Now it says 2nd and 10.
They'll clean that up.
All right, so there it is. 1st and 10.
This ain't Penn State.
Rockwood at the 18-yard line with a 1st and 10 after the personal foul. Fickey under center takes the snap, fakes the pitch, gives to Dakota Waldo, runs into some wall room. Not much there for Dakota Waldo this time as the Indians seal it up and stop him. Maybe a yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 9. 8:25 and ticking in this first half. Oneida trailing 14-7 to Rockwood.
Yeah, Garcia and also C.J. King on the stop right there, and they didn't get much movement on our defensive line that time.
And what they're doing on this drive, guys, is they're ensuring that they get a lead blocker for their running back almost every play, and he's cleaning it out. If you notice, whatever play they're calling or formation, they're getting a lead blocker out there.
At the 17, 2nd down and 9. Fickey has Brody Webb move from his left to his right. And now from the shotgun, Fickey, high snap, fakes the handoff to Waldo, rolling to his right. He's looking, stops, throws it up into the air. It's going to be tipped. And is it caught?
No.
Incomplete. Jaden Hannibal had a shot at it as T.J. Meredith helps him up down there. It was batted around, but it falls incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 9 at the 17.
Yeah, good play there by Todd Derrick Ryan. He tipped that football, and it went up in the air, and Hannibal had a shot. You're right.
7:44 to go first half.
I don't know why they went away from the run game, but I'm okay with it because they have been just gashing us in their passing game outside that 66-yard pass and catch has been non-existent.
3rd down and 9 now. Fickey from the shotgun, taking the snap, rolling right. He's looking to throw again. Stops, pressure, fires across the middle, overthrows Jaden Hannibal, incomplete, and he took a hit from Elijah Phillips.
Yeah, we were very fortunate that wasn't a late hit, guys. It was close.
No, that was right. He was releasing the football, and we leveled him, and that's how you play.
And you're right. That's how you play, but it was very close.
Mark. No, it wasn't that close.
So it's 4th down and 9. The Tigers, this on field goal would be, they're going to try it. This is going to be a 34-yard attempt from the left hash for Hayden McLean. The holder is Fickey. High snap. He gets it down. McLean high enough, long enough. This kick is good. Hayden McLean with a 34-yarder. And we take the break, telling you the score with 7:34 to play in the first half. and it's the Rockwood Tigers 17, the Oneida Indians
El Rey
7.
is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday, or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Here.
Welcome back.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank.
Yes.
That was bound to happen. Welcome back to Oneida football. You're on the IH Sports Network. 7:34 to play in the first half. We got that out of the way. Now McLean just hit a 34-yarder to put his team up 10. Hits a high end-over-ender. Lindbergh camps under at 15. He's up to the 20. Steadies himself at the 25. He's at the 30. Tripped up as he stretches across the 35-yard line. Landon Lindbergh on the return. And Oneida now down 10 with 7:27 to play in the first half. Will have the football.
Yeah, need to answer something right here. Need to answer this with a score.
Let's give the defense credit. It looked like they were going in. The penalty helped, but they got a new set of downs, and we turned them away and held them to the field goal. You got to say, good job,
inside
defense.
that red zone.
And like you said, they stopped running.
Yeah, I don't know
Question
why.
mark.
I don't know why.
From the 35-yard line, Oneida with a first down and 10. T.J. Meredith, the tailback. Or no, he's going to be running back to the left. Phillips to the right. From the shotgun, Rector with two receivers to the left. First and 10 from their 35. Here's the snap. Give T.J. Meredith over the right side. Bumps into the line. Now stretches forward. He's up to the 40-yard line. To the 41. 6-yard gain. It'll be second down and 4. Clock was 7:15 to play in the first half. Oneida trails 17-7. Rockwood got the football first. So Oneida slated to get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, and we ran a power over on the right side right there. Pretty good hole, opened it up, picked up 6 yards. Good hard running. He was brought down hard right there at the end of that play. TJ getting up a little slow.
Second down 4. Here comes Rylan Duncan.
I think we, like them, need to stay with the run game.
From the shotgun, Rector with Duncan to his left. Now in motion, Hunter Shoemaker. Here's the snap. They give Rylan Duncan. Follows Shoemaker. They quickly wrap him up and bring him down here for no gain on the play. Getting to him quickly that time was Jaden Gilbert of Rockwood. It'll actually be a loss of a couple of yards. It'll bring up a third down and 6. Indians need their own 45 for a first down with 6.5 to play in the first half.
Yeah, didn't get much push right there on the left side, and he got hit pretty immediately, and they brought him down for a couple of yard loss.
So a third and 6 for Oneida at their own 34. Rector will be in the shotgun. Rylan Duncan to his right. You've got McLaurin Love and Tate West off to the left. I think it's Ben Buttram split to the right. Here's McLaurin Love coming in toward the formation, looking to pass. Snap. Caden Rector throws it out. McLaurin Love, what a catch. He watches it in, but Moran makes the tackle, and he's going to be short of the sticks. He gets it up to about the 43-yard line. It's going to be 4th and 2. Oneida on their own side of the 40. They're 43 with a 4th down and 2. Down 10.
I think you got to punt this thing away. I mean, you're down 10. Too much time on the clock before halftime.
Yeah, Jaden Anderson didn't start tonight at cornerback. He's doing some kickoffs and he's doing the punting.
Stands at his 30. Set to punt deep to return Jaden Hannibal. So Anderson about his 31-yard line. And now what do we got? Timeout Rockwood. We'll take the same. 5:24 to play here in the first half. We take the break with your score. It's Rockwood 17, Oneida 7.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Oneida football. The Indians,
going to speculate that they are thinking that we're going to try something here because we've got a different punter than we've been going with.
Okay, so Jaden Anderson from his 31-yard line. 2 men deep to return. Here's the snap. Anderson will punt it away. Moran fields it at the 27. Cuts left 30. He's up to the 34-yard line where he stretches out and is brought down. So the Rockwood Tigers, who have scored offensively once a touchdown, a 66-yard strike on their first possession. They intercepted a pass and returned it 60 yards against Oneida for their second touchdown, and they have a 34-yard field goal. They'll take over offensively at their own 34, leading 17-7 with 5:16 to play in the first half.
You got to like the makeup of this Rockwood team. They got all kinds of weapons. You know, I know they lost their quarterback from what we understand earlier in the season. They got a kicker that can obviously put through a field goal if he needs to. They're coming off a game where they just scored 60 last week, and we're in a dogfight. We've got to hold them from scoring here before halftime. That goes without saying, but they got us kind of up against the wall here before half.
Zadrian Fickey from the shotgun. Webb to his right, Moran to his left. 2 receivers to the right. Here's the snap give. Moran sweeping off to the right, and he's going to get to the 35, stutter steps, and then takes it out of bounds at about the 39. If that had been on the Rockwood sideline, their coaches would have been yelling for a flag and might have gotten one.
Yeah, probably would have gotten one. That looked like it was a little bit late.
The Indians see him pick up 6 yards. It'll be 2nd down 4 at their own 40.
Yeah, Ryland Duncan getting over here to make the stop. Also had help from Matthew Brown or McLaurin Love.
So now with 5:11 to play in the first half, Rockwood with a 2nd and 4 from their 40. Fickey in the shotgun, Webb to his left, a wing back to either side. Here's the snap give, Dakota Waldo sweeping off to the left. Waldo looking to cut it up at the 40-yard line to the 45, to the 50, to the 45, and then taken down out of bounds by the Indians. But he gets inside the Oneida 45, or to the Oneida 45 for a first down, and that was a hard punishing run from Dakota Waldo.
Yeah, and Landon Lindbergh got the worst of that when he come up to make a stop. You can't take on that big old back. You got to, Lindbergh's kind of small in stature anyway. He needs to come up and take him legs out, not try to hit him high and get him down on the ground. But, boy, he took a lick that time. He got outside for a first down.
1st and 10, Rockwood at the Oneida 45-yard line. Taking some time on getting this play in. The play clock down to 10 seconds. They've got 1 timeout left. As Fickey breaks huddle, he'll be under center with Webb and Hannibal in the backfield. Wing back is Dakota Waldo with 1 second to go. They get the play off just in time. Pitch out to Hannibal. The ball's on the ground, and it's going to be Hannibal covering it up back at the Rockwood 49-yard line. So having to rush that play up probably cost Rockwood on this possession. It'll be back just across the 50 on the Rockwood side. It'll be 2nd and 14.
Yeah, they wasn't in no hurry to get that play off. It looked like a little bit of late developing deal there, but the Indians got in there pretty quick. I don't know if he had the edge out there, but they fumbled the football on the pitch.
This is taking a while too. Rockwood struggling to get the play in. They use their final timeout here with 4:29 to play. In the first half, we take the break. Your score, it's Rockwood 17 and Oneida
Lumber
7.
King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest job done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
Welcome back to Oneida football. It is a region matchup with a home field advantage in the playoffs on the line for that first round, and Rockwood leads Oneida 17-7. The Tigers have burned all 3 of their timeouts. With 4:29 to play in this first half, they lead 17-7. They have a 2nd down and 14, just their side of the 50.
Boy, tough offense and speed all over the field. We knew that coming in, and they've really had 2 explosive plays that's got them in the end zone. One on an interception, one on a 66-yard TD reception.
Zadrian Fickey from the shotgun, a pair of receivers to either side. Moran comes in motion, snap, they fake to him, now looking deep down the left side, looking for Hannibal. Ball is in the air, it's going to be tipped incomplete. Hannibal wants a flag Lindbergh was back there with him. Colton Daugherty providing coverage as well. Lindbergh says, ask for it all you want. That was a good run.
Yeah.
He patted him on the back.
Yep.
It'll be 3rd and 15, 3rd and 14.
Lindbergh step for step with him, and he had help over the top with his safety and Colton Daugherty. And Daugherty didn't turn around and try to find the football. He was just going to make sure that he wasn't going to catch it one way or another.
Yeah, and they had twin set to each side. That's where they started. They sent one in motion, and puts a lot of pressure on this Oneida defense to cover a lot of ground with all the weapons they have.
Rockwood needs the Oneida 35. They'll snap it from their side of the 50 on 3rd down. Fickey from the shotgun takes the snap. Here's pressure. Fickey stops, fires on the out pattern, overthrows Waldo, incomplete, and Rockwood from midfield will now be forced to punt it. So the Indian defense comes up with a big stop again. And with 4:16 to play, Oneida's got 2 timeouts remaining, I think.
Yeah, I believe you're right.
They do.
You're right. Another tough job. Good job by the Indian defense. They held firm. Got after the quarterback again right there. And
so the Indians get the ball to start the second half. If you can just get a field goal out of this.
Absolutely. And our return game has been really good, guys, tonight. Punt and kickoff. So looking for a good return here.
Zadrian Fickey fields it at his 33, punts it away. It's angling toward TJ Meredith. He'll field it at the 17, cuts to his left, and a good sure tackle from Rockwood right there. It was Dom Moran not allowing TJ Meredith to squirm away. So Oneida has to start from their 16, 2 timeouts. 4:06 to go.
Zach Wright for the Tigers got down number 6. Sorry I had to correct you, but that happens sometimes.
You're not really sorry, though, are you?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Then why did you say it?
Sorry. I'm not sorry.
You're still saying it.
I know. He just looks at me and makes me feel that way. Anyway, Zach Wright come down and make a heck of a tackle.
He didn't point at either one of us to talk either.
He didn't. We need to be quiet.
No, we will.
Caden Rector from the shotgun has Rylan Duncan to his right from his own 16 with a 1st and 10. Rector taking the snap, handed to Rylan Duncan off the left side. He's up to the 20-yard line, stretches to the 21. 5-yard carry on 1st down, and it will be 2nd and 5. Indians at their 21, clock inside 4 minutes.
Yep, plenty of time. Just run your offense and move the football down the field. We picked up 5 on 1st down.
Really hard to hit a big home run type play against this team. They're so quick on the outside, and they recover well, and they fly to the football.
Billy Kofer down for Rockwood. So they're stop and play here for just a minute. When we can stop and say that homecoming festivities are coming up at halftime. So there'll be a homecoming queen named tonight.
We haven't hit on that much.
No.
It is homecoming here at Oneida tonight, and looking forward to that at halftime.
Yeah, me too.
The stands are full down below us tonight. I mean, the fence, the fence hangers down there to the right, they're all manning their positions. It's good to be back home.
It is. August 27th.
My goodness.
That was the last time.
That's a long time.
Yep. We'll be back 2 weeks from tonight. We're off next week unless something happens. But
he's trying his best. He told me that there was a couple of people that had bye weeks next week. One of them was Alcoa.
Let's bring them in.
And another one was
he
told me there's a team from Middle Tennessee, also Blackman, and I said no, Coach, no, let's not schedule either one of those.
We'll be back.
You're trying to win a region, and you schedule somebody like that?
Yeah, oh, that ain't a good idea.
We'll be back in 2 weeks for Monterey, and that will be if the Indians can't get a win here tonight, likely that'll be the last home game of the season. So a lot on this game. 2nd down and 6 for the Indians. Here's the snap. Rector, a little misdirection, hands to Rylan Duncan. They wrap him up in the backfield. He's trying to get loose. He does, but there's more rallying to him. They'll bring him down at the 16. So it's going to move backward, and now it's going to be a 3rd down and 10. And now you're in that line where you got to be careful, because if you don't get the 1st down, Rockwood, even though they're out of timeouts, could get the ball back with some time, and they should have good field position. So
I think you're exactly right, and I don't know what you do here. I mean, we've seen our screen game quite a few times this year as far as bringing that out. Do you do something like that? I'm scared to even throw it in that situation.
Inside 3 minutes, 3rd down and 10. Oneida at their own 16, down 10, and this is Rector. With Duncan to his right, takes the snap, hands to Duncan, and they collapse on him and bring him down for
somebody needs to block 54.
a loss of yardage, and the clock will continue to run. Right?
Yeah, Ryan Thurman's he's got back in the backfield the last two plays. We're not blocking him. Nobody's even touching him. So we're forgetting about old Ryan Thurman, and he's getting those highlight reel plays, getting in the backfield, blowing it up.
They just stopped the clock for a minute, and then I guess they told – I don't know if Rockwood attempted to call a timeout.
Well, that ought to be a penalty if they did.
Jaden Anderson,
Well, we need to recognize the play clock has 30 seconds on it. We need to hold up here a little bit.
Yeah, we've got a timeout if we want to just take it down, but they snap it to Jaden Anderson at the goal line. Now, Jaden punts it away, and it's going to be Jaden Hannibal working to his left. Hannibal, Oneida trying to slow him down. Hannibal trying to get to the corner, and he won't do it. Excellent special teams play by the Indians. And was this Landon Lindbergh again, manning up with Hannibal, not letting him get past him and bringing him down at the 48-yard line of Oneida. So with 2:03 to play, and something John L. mentioned, it could be 1:33 to play if we had let that play clock run down.
Yeah, it's little things like that can get you sometimes, and we want to put pressure on this offense. They don't look comfortable throwing the football. I know they struck with that 66-yard little dump pass that went down the sideline. That was more about the receiver just making a play than it was the throw. Since then, they haven't completed a pass.
Rockwood at the 47-yard line. They need about 20 yards, and they can attempt a field goal. Here's the Dakota Waldo off the left side. Waldo is going to push it across the 45, but they don't have any timeouts. Gets it down to the Oneida 44. Clock runs with 1:50 and ticking in this first half. Rockwood leads 17-7.
Boy, he just runs angry. Seems like he just runs so hard. Waldo does, and he got it on that little counter tray right there and got it up underneath and was able to pick up a couple yards. Indian defense comes up and Elijah Phillips makes a play.
Fickey from the shotgun. Brody Webb to his left on 2nd down and 7. Here's the snap. Fickey rolling to his left. Fires on the slant. Jaden Hannibal has it. He's at the 30. He's at the 25. He's at the 20. He's at the 15. Ball stripped away.
What a play.
The Indians recover it. It was Landon Lindbergh with the strip and recovery as Hannibal nearly went for a touchdown. That's a big momentum-turning play for Landon Lindbergh.
Well,
and I think maybe Meredith stripped it.
Meredith stripped it. Lindbergh come up with the play on getting the fumble recovery, but they had beat us. They had beat us with a slant right there. The pass was on the money, and our guys just didn't give up.
So the first turnover for Rockwood, and Oneida has it at their own 10. And Lindbergh just came in, and me and John both said before the game we'd like to see Lindbergh get a couple more touches after what we saw last week. But now from their 10, Oneida will have it 1st and 10, down 10. 1:20 to play. From the shotgun, Rector with Duncan to his right. Rector taking the snap, rolling to his left, stops. Now has man in his face, wanted to dump it off, and he's going to be stacked up and stopped.
Wow.
Now inside the 5, I think is where at the 5 is where they got him. Clock will run, and Rockwood can't stop it as it approaches a minute. You're at your own 5 with 2nd and 15. You get the ball to start the second half. I don't think you snap. You might snap it again, but I don't think you're doing anything.
Turn around and hand it off and go right or do a quarterback keeper right here. We just didn't have any time to throw. They come off the edge. It was coming up the middle when they had five guys, and we just didn't block nobody.
Colton Daugherty brings the play in. Duncan to the right of Caden Rector. Oneida from their 5 with 2nd and 15. Rector taking the snap, hands to Rylan Duncan off the left side. Duncan, he's at the 10, cuts outside 15. Now he's at the 20, dragging forward to the 23. That's a First National Bank first down. They'll move the chains with 22 seconds to play, but Oneida not stopping the clock here, it doesn't look like. They'll let it restart and tick down. It actually went out to the 22-yard line, but they did get that first down, and that's going to be the end of this first half. Oneida slated to get the ball to start the second half. That's if Rockwood doesn't kick it onside, right? So you got to expect anything.
Thanks for bringing that up.
You never know. Coach John Webb might have some tricks up his sleeve. But it is halftime, and we tell you the halftime score is the Rockwood Tigers 17 and the Oneida Indians 7.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razak's. Razak's offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razak's on U.S. Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razak's, country cooking and great steaks.
Odds are there's a Potter's Ace Hardware right in your neighborhood, with expert advice and the right tools and supplies to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Potter's Ace has a convenient location on Industrial Lane here in Oneida. Visit the helpful folks at Potter's Ace for all your home improvement needs. Potter's Ace, the helpful place.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott High Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Welcome back to Jim May Stadium at Dr. Emmy Thompson Field. It is halftime, and homecoming festivities are coming up. But right now, Oneida trailing 17-7 at the half. And ladies and gentlemen, the Chick Magnet.
Oh my goodness!
Yes, Stuart Jones.
We're bringing some old-time Bill Hall.
That's right.
Nicknames. If you're listening out there, Bill, you've given me some names that stuck with me over the years for sure.
He's helping us out because we're a little bit shorthanded on a couple of items tonight. We're trying to multitask, but he's going to give you a scoring recap of how this 17-7 took place.
Well, Tim, we're going to try. Anyway, we've got a pretty good game going on here, but right off the bat we have let's see here. Jaden Hannibal took a pass out on the flank there and made a few of our guys miss and took it 66 yards to the house from their own 34. So right off the bat they're up 7-0 with 10:58 left in that first quarter. And then let's see, after that we went on offense and let's see, we have a 60-yard, tried to throw another pass and down the field and had a 60-yard pickoff, returned 60 yards for a touchdown for Rockwood, and that with 3:03 left to go in the first quarter. After that, we started getting some offense going on the ground, and we got to moving the ball a little bit, turned it over to that big offensive line, and Rylan Duncan followed his big guys up front to score, to punch one in with 12 seconds left to go in the first half on a 2-yard TD. He lunged over the goal line there, so that made it 14-7 Rockwood at that point. Then we kick it back to Rockwood, and they get they go down the field and score on a 34-yard field goal with 7:34 left to go in the half, and that's where we stand at 17-7.
All right, thank you, Stuart. We appreciate your work on that, and you just continue to work for us if you would.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Tim.
All right, so we're getting ready for the halftime festivities. The Pride of the Tribe has taken the field, and you'll probably need this, won't you? Rachel Chitwood and Carmen Cron, I'm sorry, are joining us now. Ladies, what year in school are you, Rachel?
I'm a senior.
Carmen?
I'm a senior too.
Both seniors. All right. And tell us about yourselves. What do you plan on doing next year, Rachel?
Honestly, I don't know. I know college is in the future for me, but I still haven't decided what or where, so I'm a little undecisive at this point.
Well, there's no rush. Not sure what you're interested in studying either?
Law is kind of a backup. I hate to call it a backup plan, but unless I just find something I'm really passionate about, I plan to go into law.
Okay. Carmen, what about you?
I am currently a sophomore at Rome State right now, and so I'll be applying for my program for occupational therapy assistant this November.
Sounds like she's got plans, Rachel.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm kind of being shown up here.
No, that's all right.
I feel ashamed.
That's all right. Hey, I didn't know. I was at college for 2 years before I knew what I was going to do.
Okay,
so
well, yeah,
I don't
feel so bad. I don't feel quite so bad now.
Of course, I am here. So
that's true.
Yeah. Wow, brutal. So these ladies are going to take us through the homecoming. Now, this was originally supposed to happen at the Oliver Springs game, and then, of course, that game got canceled, right? But you had all the homecoming activities that week?
Yes.
What all took place that week?
We had the parade as usual, which we all done the class floats and stuff, and then followed by that we were on the football field doing our homecoming festivities and games with the Powder Puff football game too.
Oh, who won this?
The sophomore class, actually.
Wow. Well, did they have like a stud athlete, just somebody that couldn't be stopped?
They were all pretty good, which they were coached by the football players too.
Oh,
so,
well.
Who coached the sophomores?
It's
That's what she did.
Caden Rector and TJ and
the football players, she said.
Yeah, I mean, which football players? That was what I was after.
Okay.
TJ Meredith?
Yeah.
His dad helped him. I know how that happened.
All right. So they won so did they do the dizzy bat thing?
We didn't do that this year, but
that's good. I used to teach. I had to do that in middle school one year, and I had the worst headache of my life after doing the dizzy bat, let alone not being able to stand. We're trying to fill some time here.
Yeah, this is called a stretch.
Any idea how close we are to go time here?
Well, they're lining up on the corners of the field, so once they're lined up, I think we're good to go,
yeah.
but we're not quite there yet.
All right. So you guys have you known who the winner is since back at Oliver Springs and had to keep it quiet, or did you just find out today?
No. I couldn't keep it quiet that long, so no.
So they didn't reveal that. Okay. Well, that's a good thing. All right. So you got the pride of the tribe, you got the candidates and their escorts, and you got Rachel Chitwood and Carmen Cron ready to bring you homecoming 2021, a little bit delayed as the Indians trail Rockwood here at halftime 17-7. So are you doing the announcing from both? All right, here we go.
Welcome to the Oneida High School 2021 football homecoming. Now entering the field is your freshman candidate, Abby Crabtree. Abby is the daughter of Jennifer Perry and Tim Crabtree. She is a one-year member of the OHS soccer team. In her spare time, Abby loves hanging out with her friends. She also loves being an aunt to her niece and to her nephew. Abby is being escorted tonight by Jaden Stanley. Jaden is the son of Natasha and Jason Stanley. In his spare time, he likes riding dirt bikes and hanging out with his friends. Your freshman candidate, Abby Crabtree.
Now entering the field is your freshman candidate, Lexi Buttram. Lexi is the daughter of Mikey and Kelly Buttram. She is a member of the OHS cheerleading team. In her spare time, she loves to sleep or hang out with friends. Lexi is being escorted tonight by Cooper West. Cooper is the son of Ginger McCart and Gregory West. In his spare time, he enjoys playing basketball and hanging out with friends. Your freshman candidate, Lexi Buttram.
Now entering the field is your sophomore candidate, Jacqueline Jeffers. Jacqueline is the daughter of Mike and Christy Jeffers. In her spare time, she enjoys riding horses and razors while hanging out with her friends and with her cousins. Jacqueline is being escorted tonight by Aaron Lee. Aaron is the son of Sean and Ashley Lee. His hobbies include hunting, fishing, riding, and playing baseball. Your sophomore candidate, Jacqueline Jeffers.
Now entering the field is your sophomore candidate, Sydney Claiborne. Sydney is the daughter of Tim and Sandy Claiborne. Sydney enjoys drawing, spending time with her animals, and listening to music. In her spare time, she helps her mom at the store. On weekends and evenings, Sydney can be found at the Golden Arches earning money. Sydney is being escorted tonight by Dominic Valdez. Dominic is the son of Crystal Herrera and Carlos Valdez. In his spare time, Dominic enjoys hanging out with family, playing video games with friends, playing soccer, and being outdoors. Your sophomore candidate, Sydney Claiborne.
Now entering the field is your junior candidate, Jade Foster. Jade is the daughter of Don and Donnie Foster. She is a member of the Beta Club, a director for YSLI Stand Board, and president of the 11th grade student government. Her interests include cooking, reading, and volunteering for service projects. Jade is being escorted tonight by John Jeffers. John is the son of Leif and Lisa Jeffers. He enjoys playing loud music, spending time with friends and family, and wearing his sunglasses at night. Your junior candidate, Jade Foster.
Now entering the field is your junior candidate, Hope Rushing. Hope is the daughter of Brian and Ashley Griffith. Hope is a member of the Beta Club and FFA. In her spare time, she enjoys hanging with her pals. Hope is being escorted tonight by Eli Thompson. Eli is the son of Aaron and Rosemary Thompson. In his spare time, Eli enjoys hanging out with family, kayaking, and playing games with friends. Your junior candidate, Hope Rushing.
Now entering the field is your senior candidate, Sophia Matthews. Sophia is the daughter of Mark and Jamie Matthews. She is a 6-year member of the Oneida cheerleading team, a 2-year member of National Honors, and a 4-year member of the Beta Club. In her spare time, she loves to hang out with her friends and with her family. Sophia is being escorted tonight by Noah James. Noah is the son of Paul James and Kristen Renault. He is a 4-year member of the Oneida soccer team, and in his spare time, he loves to fish and to play ball with his bros. Your senior candidate, Sophia Matthews.
Now entering the field is your senior candidate, Popper Hill. Popper is the daughter of John and Grace Hill. She is a 3-year member of the Beta Club and a 2-year member of the National Honor Society and a member of the golf team. In her free time, she enjoys playing golf, hanging out with friends, and playing with her dog, Daisy. Popper is being escorted tonight by Wyatt Seabolt. Wyatt is the son of Chris and Marilyn Seabolt. He enjoys fishing, hanging out with friends, playing the banjo, and spending time with his coon dog, Bo. Your senior candidate, Popper Hill.
Entering the field is your 2021 Flower Girl, Jensen Marlowe. Jensen is the daughter of Andrea Marlowe and Aaron Howard. Jensen is in pre-K at Oneida Elementary. Her hobbies include playing with baby dolls, singing, dancing, going to church, and spending time with her sister, Jaylee. Jensen is being escorted tonight by Britton Smith. Britton is the son of Jenna and Eric Smith. Britton is in 1st grade at Oneida Elementary School, and his hobbies include playing with friends, going to church, attending school, playing sports, going horse riding, and kayaking.
Now entering the field is your 2020 football homecoming queen, Drew West. Drew is the daughter of Greg and Terry West. While at Oneida, she was a 4-year member of the cheerleading squad, a member of National Honor Society, and a member of the Beta Club. She also enjoyed being a part of Best Buddies. Drew is currently attending the University of Tennessee in hopes of becoming a CRNA. She is being escorted tonight by her brother, Brock West.
Now for the moment you have all been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2021 Oneida Football Homecoming Queen is senior candidate Sophia Matthews.
You good? All right. We want to thank you, Rachel and Carmen, for joining us tonight. Carmen, good luck. Congratulations on already being a sophomore.
Thank
I mean,
you.
you'll be working in 2 years. Crazy. All right. You guys did a great job. We appreciate you taking us through homecoming. And obviously, congratulations to Sophia Matthews. And now we got to deal with her dad for the rest of the second half. If we can fit his head in this press box after this. We're going to take a break. We'll be back. It's halftime. It's the Rockwood Tigers 17, the Oneida Indians
Home
7.
improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
Life is about choices. When it comes to your internet service provider, you've got a choice. Telepage. Telepage is internet service provided by local people you know and trust. Different service plans are available, tailored to provide speeds that fit your everyday needs. Telepage now offers fiber internet in select areas, with plans starting as low as $45.41 per month. Speeds up to 1 gig are available. Call 423-569-8595 for more information. That's Telepage, located at 258 South Main Street in Oneida. Visit telepage.net.
A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Welcome back to Jim May Stadium at Dr. Emmy Thompson Field. John, what do you got? You got a limited time here. This is the fastest stats in the business. Go get it.
Okay, so first off, for Rockwood, carrying the ball, Gerald Hannibal, 2 for 23. Don Moran, 6 for 27. Dakota Waldo, 6 for 54. Zadrian Fickey, 1 for 3. Jaden Hannibal, 1 for -5. Total rushing yards, 16 carries, 102 yards for Rockwood in the first half. Passing the ball, Rockwood, 2 of 9 for 100 yards and a touchdown. 2 of 8 was Adrian Fickey for 100 yards and a touchdown. Don Moran also threw one, was not completed. Jaden Hannibal caught that one touchdown pass for 66 yards and a touchdown. Total first half, well, we'll go on to Oneida. Oneida, Caden Rector, 2 for -7. Rylan Duncan, 11 for 72 and a score. TJ Meredith, 4 for 19. Didn't see much of him late in the first half, not sure why. Elijah Phillips, 1 for 1. So total rushing, 18 of 85 for Oneida. Through the air, Oneida was 2 of 3 for 12 yards. The 2 catches, both by McLaurin Love. Total for Oneida was 97 yards of total offense. Total offense for Rockwood was 202 yards. penalties. Oneida did not have a penalty in the first half, Tim. They had the one that was declined because of the fumble. Had no penalties in the first half. Rockwood had 1 for 15. First downs, even at 6. Turnovers, Oneida 2, Rockwood 1.
All right, and at halftime, Sophia Matthews crowned 2021 homecoming queen, so that's where Mark is. He's congratulating his daughter, and he'll return here in just a few minutes. Here's some scores of interest at halftime. The Coalfield Yellow Jackets are leading Midway 21-7. Coalfield in a bounce-back game, up 2 touchdowns. This one, to me, is a surprise, though. Hampton is hosting South Green tonight, and that's going to be the winner of 1AA will come out of that. And right now, at halftime, South Green's up 22-6 at Hampton.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
And if you're an Oneida fan, you kind of are interested about that because.
Well, you know what happens is whoever loses this game will more than likely travel to the number 2 team.
Yep.
I mean, you know, different things could happen. You know, you could really throw some chaos in if Oneida went on to lose this tonight and then turn around and beat Monterey. You got a real tiebreaker fiasco.
Well, we've been talking all year, just score watching, that you probably want to stay away from going to Hampton.
It looks like you want to stay away from going to South Green too.
It may be, but and those 2 teams don't like each other, from what I understand.
All right, we'll take a break. Be back with the second half. Your halftime score, it is Rockwood 17 and Oneida 7.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest jobs done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your number 1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razax on US Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razax, country cooking and great steaks.
Odds are there's a Potter's Ace Hardware right in your neighborhood, with expert advice and the right tools and supplies to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Potter's Ace has a convenient location on Industrial Lane here in Oneida. Visit the helpful folks at Potter's Ace for all your home improvement needs. Potter's Ace, the helpful place.
Welcome back to Oneida football on the IH Sports Network. We get set for the second half of action. Third quarter going to get underway with Oneida trailing the Rockwood Tigers 17-7. Rockwood will kick it from north to south, and Oneida will get the football to start the second half as Landon Lindbergh and TJ Meredith make their way back to return this one. And to kick it off will be Hayden McLean. Still no Mark. I don't know if he'll show back up. Maybe there's an after party or something going on, John. But it,
I mean,
looks like you'll get his pay for this second half.
That'll be fine.
It'll
be easily spent.
McLean kicks it off. It's coming toward Landon Lindbergh. He'll catch it at the 21. He's up to the 25, stutters and skips forward to the 28, maybe the 29, where the Indians will set up 1st and 10. An all-important second half. And something we commented on last week, John, is the Indians have been a better team coming out in the second half almost each and every week we've watched them.
The adjustments have been good by Oneida in the last few weeks, Tim, and you're hoping that they've made some here for the second half run, and we need to produce some points out of this drive. It'd be very crucial, I think, to how this game goes if we can. Not necessarily a have-to situation, but it'd sure be nice to get some points.
From the 29, Oneida in a shotgun. Rector with Duncan to his right. Takes the snap, hands it to Rylan Duncan. The middle, they blitz toward him. They're going to slow him down, and it's going to be little to no gain. So Rylan Duncan, who was running all over and crushing through the line and doing big things in the first half, Rockwood's going to pay some attention to him at 2nd and 10.
Yeah, and I think you're exactly right, Tim. As soon as they seen that handoff going, the middle linebacker come on a delayed stunt. I think it's a kind of a read for the linebackers. In the same way as Oneida makes adjustments, you got to expect that Rockwood's going to do the same.
Duncan stays the running back. Hunter Shoemaker wing back off to the right. Rector in the shotgun. One receiver to the right, two to the left. On 2nd down and 10, here's Shoemaker in motion across the formation. I think one of the Indians jumped early. So that's going to cost them 5 yards. It'll move it from the 29 back to the 24 and bring up a 2nd and 15.
One thing that we did well, and again, I had them with no penalties in the first half. We did have one that was on the fumble that was declined, but not starting out well here in the second half. Those are drive killers right there. When it's hard to make yardage anyway, you don't want to put yourself behind the sticks, and that's what we've done, 2nd and 15.
So 2nd down 15, 10 seconds to get this play off as the Indians break the huddle. From the shotgun, Caden Rector with Duncan to his left. Rector taking the snap, gets it off in time, rolls to his left, stops, fires deep down the left side, looking for Lindbergh, and it's going to be picked off, but a flag on the play. Lindbergh interfered with, I believe, is going to be the call. They're going to try to argue it's uncatchable, but Eric Thurman practically tackled him.
He did, Tim. He didn't have to do it because the safety was over the top, and it was a duck pass. Unfortunately, it didn't get out of the hand well.
Well, it was Zadrian Fickey had picked it off. It was going to be a turnover.
It was.
Now it's a 15-yard penalty against Rockwood, so that's a big, big difference maker.
If you're a Rockwood fan, you just hate to see it. If you're Oneida, you're good with it, and it may or may not be enough for a first down. We'll have to see where the step-off is.
Yeah, it's got to be.
It should be.
They're looking at it.
If you remember, we did have a first down run that kind of lost a few inches, and so it'll be close.
No, they're saying it's a First National Bank first down. 10:41 to play. You need some good luck along the way, right?
Absolutely.
So let's see. That good luck happening to the Indians drive here. It's a 1st and 10, Oneida at their own 39-yard line. Shoemaker in motion. Here's the snap. Rector rolling to his left. Now fires it out, looking for McLaurin Love. Sails a little high. Love makes the catch, takes a hard hit from Dom Moran, but hangs on. It'll be a gain of 5, brings up a 2nd down and 5 at the 44.
Yeah, it was a pass that hung in the air a long time. It was a little bit high. The quarterback rolling to his left. It was complete, but it gave the defender time to come up and make a play. Again, McLaurin Love has 3 catches here. All 3 of the receptions for Oneida completions going to McLaurin Love off his 6 reception game last week.
2nd down and 5 Indians from their own 44-yard line. From the shotgun, this is going to be Caden Rector in motion. Shoemaker, looks like Meredith in at running back. He'll have the give over the right side. He's going to blast through the middle up to the 49-yard line, and that's going to be a First National Bank first down for T.J. Meredith. The penalty keeps the drive alive, and Oneida's trying to make it happen. Now, wait a minute. They didn't spot it where he was, and it's not going to be what I said it was.
Looks like it's going to be a measure. They're going to have to measure this thing.
Now they've got 3rd down on the – it's going to be a 3rd and –
Well, they're calling for the change,
less
Tim.
than a yard? We'll see. Yeah, it's just shy of the 49. This is a very close measurement coming up. Mark Matthews comes back in. Mark, welcome back. And John and I were just talking about the fact that this week you're going to spend the week in the house with 2 homecoming queen winners when you've never won anything in your life.
You're exactly right. I'm the world's biggest loser.
How does that work?
But I managed to marry a winner, and my kids are winners. So say that it can be done.
You're giving hope to the hopeless out there.
That's exactly
with
right.
this kind of a story.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
You're like an old
yes,
mud,
thank you.
You're like an old mud fence, and,
Yeah.
and she was just as pretty as a picture out there.
Well, I appreciate that, man. And she's
all
I'll tell you,
mama.
yes,
Yep.
she is. She's absolutely. Yeah, she's awful pretty.
Won't
boy.
you
She's
wa-
awful pretty.
You don't have to wipe that smile off your face tonight.
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead,
listen.
go ahead.
I tell
Go
you,
ahead,
I
keep-
struggled over there a little bit. It was tough on me. But I'm sure am proud of her. I sure am proud of her.
It is third. Yeah, he didn't. It's third down and inches. Third and inches. Caden Rector is under center.
We've seen the dive to the fullback in this situation every time. Maybe Rector
Phillips
keeps it.
in front of Meredith on third and inches. Snap. It is a Rector keeper.
No.
He pushes, and the second push is going to get it as he takes it across the 49, just shy of the 50. That is a First National Bank first down.
Yeah, it didn't look like he had it at first, but he kept going, got them linemen in there pushing behind him, and picked up the first down.
There it is. So now the Indians have had a first down by penalty. Now the first down earned, and we're going to have Oneida at their own 49 with a 1st and 10, trying to get to Rockwood territory. Down 17-7.
Just a great job of getting the first down, keeping this drive alive. We'll go back to it. We need some points, guys.
Meredith, the running back. Rector in the shotgun. Caden takes the snap, hands it off to Meredith. He's through the middle for the 45 to the 40. Cuts outside 35, now to the 32-yard line, and that is another First National Bank first down as the Indians get it to the Rockwood 32 on this first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and I didn't get to say anything there at halftime, but I felt like the Indians was going to have to take control of the line of scrimmage. We're going to have to be able to run it between the tackles here in the second half, and that on that play right there, man, they opened up a big hole on the left side and blew it open. Big first down run by T.J. Meredith.
Meredith remains the running back to the left of Caden Rector on a 1st and 10 at the 32 of Rockwood. Rector takes the snap, hands it to Meredith. He is greeted in the backfield and stopped at the 34-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, and it will bring up a second down and 12 for the Indians at the 34 of Rockwood with 8:30 and ticking in this third quarter.
Yeah, as good as that last one was, that one was just as bad. We didn't block right 54 right there. He got in there quick.
I'll say what I said in the first half. Somebody blocked 54.
Yeah.
I mean, he's coming free. I don't know what he's doing exactly, but he's coming free too many times.
Now from the shotgun, Rector. Meredith to his right, pair of receivers to the right, one receiver to the left. That's Darty. Here's the snap. Rector rolling to his right, fires the pass. McLaurin Love makes the catch. Flag is down on the backside. It's a catch up to the 27-yard line, but let's see.
It's hold.
It's going to be a hold.
It's a hold against the Indians.
And you
know who
held?
got held?
Yeah, number 54.
Yeah, we can't block him. I believe
all he's doing is taking a sidestep and going right in between the guard and the tackle, and we're whiffing on him.
That's going to push it back to the 48-yard line for a second down. It'll be second down and 24. Oneida, well, second down 25. They put it at the 49 for good measure, I guess. Oneida needs the 24-yard line.
Oh, man.
23-yard line, actually, for a first down. So it's second down 26.
Yeah. Penalties.
You got a lot of second down 26 plays.
Mm-hmm.
Draw.
Punt.
From the shotgun, it's Rector with Duncan to his right. First drive of the second half. Oneida down 10, but now with a second down 26. Rector takes the snap, drops back, flushed off to his right. He's going to take off on the run. He's at the 45, 40. He's at the 35, tumbled forward, but he picks up 16 of the 26 yards and gets back to a makeable position to the 32.
Yeah, Tate West one sprung him too. He rolled out there. Tate come back, made a good block. Tate's coming off the field now. I believe shook up a little bit.
Yeah.
But great block out there for Tate West.
All right, maybe a hip pointer there for Tate. Oneida at the 32-yard line. So if they can get 5 yards, they'll be in what we know this year has been McLaurin Love's range. If they can get to the 27. No, I'm sorry. They need about 15 yards to get in the 34-yard field goal range. But they're looking for a first down on 3rd and 10. Here's the snap. Now Rector rolls to his left. He looks. He's going to be grabbed and brought down for a loss. He tried to get by the end, Landon Watts, and was unable to.
He got rolled up right there, too. right at the end of that play. Yeah.
So Oneida fans feel like they might have got into the headgear or the horse collar tackle of Caden Rector, but it moves the football to the 38 and now brings up a 4th down, and Oneida's going to go for it here on 4th down and about 15, 16.
And that's something he's going to learn. I mean, he gets out here. You got to let go of the football right there. You weren't going to get the edge. Wasn't going to get the sideline on him. You got to let go of the football in that situation.
And when you say let go, throw it away.
That's what I mean.
They need the 23. They snap from the 38 on 4th and 15. Rector brings Love in motion, takes the snap. He drops back, heavy rush. Rector flushed out to his left, lobs it up for Rylan Duncan. Couldn't make the catch. Probably would have wound up short anyway. So it's going to be a turnover on downs. We've played half of the third quarter. Oneida with the first possession, and they come up empty. Rockwood stops them on downs, and now the Tigers will take over 1st and 10. Pretty good field position at their own 38.
Yeah, we just didn't block anybody, guys. I mean, he's not got time to sit back there and look at
like
anybody.
A screen. And the blocking looked like they were letting them through on purpose.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
And if we, it's kind of a lob pass in that situation, you had to wait a long time, get it to him a little bit quicker so he can get turned around upfield and maybe make a move on the guy that's coming up to clobber him.
Even if on that, you got to chip block him and slow them down just a second before you release them.
1st and 10, Rockwood at their own 38-yard line here with a fresh set of downs. Zadrian Fickey takes the snap, hands it off. It's going to be the big running back, Gerald
maybe a penalty.
Hannibal over the left side. He takes it up to the 50-yard line to the 49, and that's going to be a 1st down for the Rockwood Tigers and a warning for one of the Indians, it looks like. John L. said there might be a penalty. It was close.
There wasn't no other way to get him down. He just had to hop on his back.
I think it was away from the play, the one John was talking about.
Yeah, it was behind. There's a helmet laying on the ground that belonged to a Rockwood player, and he's complaining to the official.
So Rockwood at the Oneida 49-yard line. They lead by 10 with 5:45 and ticking here in the third quarter. This is their first second-half possession. And it will be Fickey from the shotgun with Webb to one side, Waldo to the other. Waldo trying to break free, and the Indians hang on. Elijah Phillips. Yeah. He tackles him, reached out to try to help him up. Waldo, he's one of those
declined.
Guys. He declined. He's one of those guys that likes to stay angry at the other team.
Well, he's
an angry guy.
He is an angry guy, man. I found out at halftime we was talking to some guys over here, and they told me he's a power lifter, too, and you can certainly tell it. I mean, he runs hard. He's strong. He gets, runs through tackles.
Yeah, picked up about 2 yards. It'll be second and 8.
Power lifted a couple of guys in orange and white tonight already. I mean, he
real pretty talk, John L.
Second and 8. Fickey from the shotgun. Brody Webb to his right.
I mean, it is what it is.
3 receivers left. Rockwood on 2nd and 8. Here comes Waldo in motion. They fake to him. They pass it out to Moran. It goes through his hands. Incomplete. I don't know. Hannibal looked like he was going up the sideline. Was that a backward pass? I don't know.
It looked like it.
It was
3rd and 8.
Yeah, I mean, I have it right in my line of sight. It was a forward pass. If he threw it again, I think there would have been a penalty. I would have hoped there would have been.
Of course.
4:49 to play third quarter. Rockwood now with a 3rd and 8. And,
what?
3rd and 8. They're at the Oneida. They need the Oneida 39-yard line.
Big play time.
Fickey in the shotgun.
Send pressure.
Fickey takes the snap, rolling to his left. There's that slant from Hannibal. Fickey is going to be flushed forward. He's going to be hit and dropped as he gets inside the 45. Now it'll be 4th and about 2 or 3. They may choose to go for this.
I think you're exactly right, Tim. They will. I mean, you're not gaining much by punting here, and if you're Rockwood. Of course, they're up 10 on the road in a big region matchup here for both teams.
Yeah.
It is a big play call.
4th down 3. They're at the 42. They need the Oneida 39.
Oneida chose not to send linebackers. We only rushed our front 4. Didn't get much pressure on him. He was able to get to the outside. I think we dial up pressure.
Fickey in the shotgun. Brody to his right. Wing back in motion out of the backfield. Moran out to the right. They try to draw Oneida off. No whistle. They thought they had him. And now Rockwood takes a timeout. So it looked like Oneida stepped into the neutral zone.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll take a break with 3:55 to play third quarter. Your score, it's Rockwood 17.
South
Oneida
Fork
7.
Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott High Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
Welcome back to Oneida football here at Jim May Stadium, Dr. Eli Thompson Field. Oneida Indians trail the Rockwood Tigers 17-7 here in the third quarter with 3:55 remaining. Rockwood looked like they were going to go for it. Looked like they drilled out offsides. It wasn't called. So now Fickey back to punt. He's at his own 45. Looks like Meredith deep. And they fake it, and it's going to be a run up the middle, and they get the first down. Fickey acted like the snap went over his head, and then Rockwood pounds it through the middle and gets the first down. Running it there. Who was that?
That was old Waldo.
Dakota Waldo. He gets it to the 38-yard line of Oneida. So by more than a yard, he gets that first down on the fake punt. Fresh set of downs for the Tigers. They lead by 10 with 3.5 to play in the third quarter.
Yeah, and that's a huge play. That's a wanting to be at home for a playoff game play right there.
Absolutely.
So now Fickey is under center. Behind him is Gerald Hannibal and a wing back to either side. Fickey. First and 10, fakes the pitch, gets it to Dakota Waldo off the left side. He's 35, he's at the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Dakota Waldo is into the end zone. There's no flags. It's a touchdown for the Rockwood Tigers. Dakota Waldo takes it in from 38 yards out, and now the Rockwood Tigers lead expands to 23-7 with 3:05 to play in the third quarter.
Ooh, that's tough. He comes back underneath to Waldo, and a big hole right there by the offensive line for Rockwood. They've done a good job. They've controlled the line of scrimmage tonight, John.
Yeah, and you know, we've stayed with a 4-man front. We may want to go to a 5.
Hayden McLean's extra point is on the way. This kick is good.
Wow.
Timeout on the field, your score, 3:05 to play. It is the Rockwood Tigers 24, the Oneida Indians
Scenic Foods
7.
is about freshness. With meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables. And of course, a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings. As well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Welcome back to Jim May Stadium at Dr. M.E. Thompson Field with 3:05 to play here in the third quarter. It is the Rockwood Tigers 24 and the Oneida Indians 7. Oneida will get their second possession of this second half, and you don't have many possessions left. You're going to have to probably get some points out of all of them, aren't you?
You sure are, and we just haven't had an answer for their running game, and they've just done a good job up front. They have handled the line of scrimmage. They've controlled it so far tonight, John.
And they have. They've done a good job. I mean, if I'm Rockwood, I'm not throwing it the first time.
It'd be nice to get a quick special team score. McLean's going to kick it off, and T.J. Meredith and Landon Limburger back to return it. They're at their own 15-yard line. So
does the fake punt become the play of the game?
Pretty big play. And they turned it right around into 7 points. So this will be Hayden McLean. He'll make his way to the football for the Tigers. And this is going to be Limburg making the catch at the 16. Steps back to the 15. Now he's to the 20, 25. He's out to the 30. Sees the lane at the 35 to the 40. 45. Cuts inside 50. 45 down to the 43-yard line of the Rockwood Tigers. Landon Limburg with a special team spark. We saw Meredith return one to the 40 earlier. This one they're going to spot for Limburg at the 44 with a 1st and 10 for Oneida.
Boy, it's been a bright spot all night for the Indians is our special teams play. There's a flag down on that side.
Yeah, I think the sideline's going to get a warning, or maybe there were some coaches that I think they thought that block that sprung him was a block in the back.
No, that was a legal block.
Well, Coach Webb doesn't agree with you, Mark. I can see that from here.
Yeah.
The officials are discussing it.
He ain't pointing at Huntsville. Let me tell you that.
Hey, I want to say, give a shout out to Hudson Culver. He's out there listening to us tonight. Glad he's out there with him and his dad, Blake Culver. I just want to say hello to them.
Hello, Hudson. Glad to have you along.
You got anything, Johnny, to old Hudson?
Glad he's here. Absolutely.
He's not here. He's listening.
There you go.
Pay attention.
Golly.
2:51 to play in the third quarter. This is
try to have a moment, and he ruins it.
24-7.
I don't want to get you.
Attention to detail, John.
Yeah, come on, man.
If y'all don't quit making me keep stats.
Richter under center. He's got, look, it's the old cowboy package. That's the first time I've seen it this year, I believe. Meredith comes in motion. Here's the snap and the give. Meredith sweeping off to the right. He cuts it forward at the 42-yard line. He will be taken down at the 41, but that's going to be a gain of right at 3 yards.
Yeah, run the old jet sweep out of that rascal, something we hadn't seen in a while. And
I think the last time we saw it was maybe Williamsburg. We tried it a time or
Did
two
we?
there. Yeah, I think maybe.
Okay.
No, we didn't.
He picks up 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
Just make it up as you go.
That's what I do. Still the cowboy package. Rector under center, bringing Lindbergh in motion. Misdirection. Here's going to be a hole. Meredith, there was a big hole, but a flag comes down. That the line judge right there in the middle is threw it right down almost instantly. Not sure what happened there.
I mean,
it was Meredith. Enough for a first down if they spot it there.
You're exactly right. Chop block, right? I mean, it went quick, and he's trying to explain what he saw to the offensive line. They didn't understand what was going on, but
so it's going to move Oneida back.
Drive killers.
Significantly.
Drive killers.
With 2:08 to play in the third quarter, down 24-7. The football is going to be set down at the Oneida 45-yard line. To get a first down, Oneida needs the Rockwood 35. So you're talking about 20 yards necessary here with 2 minutes and ticking in the third.
Penalties weren't a problem in the first half. They've absolutely ran us off the rails in the second.
Yeah, the turnovers was our problem in the first half.
But we kind of overcame that and was in the ball game.
So now Oneida gets to the line and whistles blow it dead. By the way, next week no game. It's the bye week for the Indians. And then 2 weeks from tonight, Monterey comes in here. Now Monterey beat this Rockwood team 20-6. Rockwood's beating Oneida 24-7 right now. On 1st and 20 from the shotgun. Rector taking the snap, rolling to his left, stops, fires, nice pass. It's going to be batted away though by a quick breaking safety, Jaden Hannibal. And I say nice pass because Tate West was open, a nice design.
Yeah.
Tate was wide open, but Hannibal with that speed knocks it away. It'll be 2nd and 20.
Just, I'm shaking my head because I'm watching these safeties. These safeties are not going to let us throw those kind of throws. And I know we've been scoped out and they've seen it on tape, probably seen what we did last week. They're just sitting those safeties back there, and they've already got a pick 6 on us tonight.
So with 1:36 to play in the third quarter, Oneida trailing by 17 from their own 45-yard line. Rector in the shotgun, Meredith to his left. Pair of receivers left, one to the right. Here's the snap. Rector again rolling to his left. Stops, looks, fires across the middle looking for McLaurin Love, and it's going to be incomplete. Hannibal there again as he and McLaurin Love battle for the football. It's incomplete. It will be 3rd down and 20 for Oneida.
Yeah, just a tough situation to be in right here. Got the penalty, backed us up, man, and it's 3rd and long. And 2 down territory, you got to punt it away if you don't make this first down. I think you about have to because
unless you get a lot of yards.
Yeah, I think it's got to be 4th and short.
4th and 5 or less, you would think.
Yes, I would imagine so. Yes.
3rd down and 20 from the shotgun. Rector. They need the 35 of Rockwood. Here's the snap. Rector dropping back, and it's going to be a screen to Hunter Shoemaker. Shoemaker through the middle. He's at the 50. He's driving forward to the 47, 46-yard line. So it's going to be a 4th down and 11 with 1:15 and ticking in the third. Will Oneida go for these 11 yards on 4th down just across the 50? Don't see any sign of the punting unit. They're going for it.
I think you have to. I mean, you got a minute left in the third quarter. You're down 3 scores. You need something.
Yep.
Yeah, you need a big play right here. We need to convert this or at least get it close.
Rector with a 4th down and 11. They'll snap it from the 46, and Coach John Webb wants a timeout. 47 seconds to play in the third quarter. We'll take the break with your score. It is Rockwood 24, Oneida 7.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
Welcome back to Oneida football, third quarter. Rockwood 24 and Oneida 7. And it is the Rockwood Tigers trying to get a 4th down stop against the Oneida Indians. Oneida, out of this Rockwood timeout, will have it 4th. I'm saying 11, but it's really more like 12. As they snap it from right inside the 47 of Rockwood. They need the Rockwood 35. Got to get across the 35. And Rector with a pair of receivers to either side from the shotgun brings McLaurin Love in motion. Here's the snap. Rector dropping back, stops, looks, going deep down the middle. It's going to be intercepted by Zadrian Fickey. He would have been better served knocking that down as they went for Tate West, but Fickey hauls it in back at the 15 with 40 seconds to play in the third quarter. It will be Rockwood football, and they'll have a 17-point lead. They'll have the football at their own 15, and only 40 seconds remain in the third. They're in pretty sweet position right now.
Yeah, good as a punt, really. I mean, you get them down inside the 15-yard line, so Indians didn't hurt themselves with that. Been better if we got the first down, of course, but putting it all on the defense again. It's 24-7, guys. We got to have the ball back.
And I would think you're going to get a heavy dose of their run game right here.
7 and 15 is who I'd hand it to.
Zadrian Fickey from the shotgun, taking the snap. He's looking to throw. Going deep down the left side, looking for Hannibal. Ball is going to be incomplete. Now, Landon Lindbergh, I think, had a hand on the jersey. Yeah. And they saw that, and the 2 flags come in. And so that's going to be a pass interference penalty on Landon Lindbergh there. It's something that Hannibal's trying to get called all night, and he gets it here.
That was more of a holding penalty, I think. He did,
Well, he was impeding the progress.
Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes to keep him from scoring a touchdown. That's what I do.
It's not a bad penalty. If he gets by him right there, it's
a touchdown. Yeah. It's 6 because he was flying down the field and Landon grabbed a hold of that jersey. You want to have another shout-out to my brother down in Smyrna, Tennessee. He's got us tuned in, and also to Jerry Matthews, and also Kevin and Marlon Bird are holed up down Verdun, and they're listening to us.
Do you get some kind of a stipend for these?
I do. They give me $5 a piece to do these, and I do them.
Well, you got a little side game.
Got a little side game.
You're making 4 times the amount you're
33 seconds. Here is the handoff. This is going to be sweeping to the right side at the 35-yard line. Gerald Hannibal's out to the 40, to the 43, to the 44. Gerald Hannibal gets a first down up to the 45-yard line for the Rockwood Tigers.
Yeah, Todd Derrick Ryan comes up to make the stop, but now looked like Matthew Brown got hit in the back and held.
Well, I'm glad you got on the party. I thought I was the only one.
No, that was a mugging.
All right, that may be the last snap of the third quarter. With 18 seconds to play, we'll see. No, it won't be because the play clock is just milliseconds ahead, so Rockwood's going to have to snap it from their own 45 with a 1st and 10. Under center, Fickey pitches it out left side. It's going to be Moran trying to get out to the corner. Moran to the 50, cuts it back inside, close to a face mask as a flag comes in late. We'll sort it out when we get back. The third quarter has come to a close, and we tell you the score at the end of 3. It is the Rockwood Tigers. Well, hang on a second. The flag may necessitate another play, and one of the Indians is down. So, well, they're not going to resume play here. We're going to take a break for our sponsors and come back in just a moment as we tell you the score with third quarter pretty much expired. It is Rockwood 24 and Oneida.
Life is about choices. When it comes to your internet service provider, you've got a choice. Telepage. Telepage is internet service provided by local people you know and trust. Different service plans are available, tailored to provide speeds that fit your everyday needs. Telepage now offers fiber internet in select areas, with plans starting as low as $45.41 per month. Speeds up to 1 gig are available. Call 423-569-8595 for more information. That's Telepage, located at 258 South Main Street in Oneida. Visit telepage.net.
A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Jim May Stadium at Dr. Emmy Thompson Field. The fourth and final quarter set to get underway. And the Oneida Indians are down 17 with 1 quarter remaining. The further bad news, Rockwood has the football with a 1st and 10 at the Oneida 42 in this battle for potentially a home playoff game. Rockwood decidedly in the advantage right now. They have a wing back to either side. Fullback is Brody Webb. Here's the snap, misdirection. Moran trying to get outside. Hunter Shoemaker shuts it down. Loss of 2 yards. Nicely done by the Oneida left defensive end as he slows down last week's 5-star Preps Player of the Week, Dom Moran. It'll make it a 2nd down and 12.
Yeah, Shoemaker fought off a block right there and just got a hold of Moran for a 2-yard loss. Great job by Hunter Shoemaker.
And that's what they've done all night long. They have, they have taken our end and just knocked them out on that play, and it just opened it up for big gains in their run game. And Hunter was able to fight through and realize what they were doing and get around the block.
Rockwood running this clock down as you should.
Absolutely.
And now wing back to either side. Quick snap. Now they hand it off to Dakota Waldo, trying to blast through a wall of Indians. He gets forward for 2, 3, maybe yards up to the 41. Let's call it 3 yards. It will be a 3rd down and 9 coming up for Rockwood. They'll be at the Oneida 41. We're inside 11 minutes to play.
C.J. King and also Xavier Shoemaker and Caden Terry on the stop that time.
Much better because the last time he ran that play, he went 38 yards for a touchdown.
And what they're doing is they're pulling those guards. The first one is kicking the end, and the second one's leading the hole up the hole, and man, it's just blowing it open.
Easy for you to say. 3rd down and 9. Rockwood at the Oneida 41-yard line. Here's the snap. Fickey rolling right. He's got pressure. He unloads it too high. Incomplete. Was it complete? Picked up by Oneida. They're letting it play. Matthew Brown up the left side, and then a flag comes in on the backside. So what we had, it looked like an incomplete pass to Gerald Hannibal, but they say he held on to it long enough to then fumble it to Matthew Brown with a flag on the backside of the play.
It's going to be a block in the back by Oneida on the return.
But it's a turnover for Oneida to take over. Didn't you think
he did not have it?
Yeah, thank you. But, hey.
Who caused the fumble? Who come up to make the hit? Was that Colton Darty?
I think it was one of the linebackers there, Tim, or Mark. It would have been the left side linebacker. And that's it.
That would have been Rylan Duncan. I don't think it was Rylan.
Was it Elijah?
Could have been Elijah. I don't know.
Well, it's going to be Oneida football. Gives Oneida a chance. So you're saying
there's a
chance. With 10:14 to play, Oneida will have the football 1st and 10 after the penalty.
10 stranger things happen. There's 10 minutes left to go, and
really,
we
stranger than 17 points in 10 minutes.
Well,
yes,
that's three. It's a 3-score game.
So you're saying that we have no chance? Is that what you're saying?
I just said there was a chance.
Guys,
we've got 3 timeouts.
I sent you that link the other day. It was out in Arizona. The teams, the high school team, scored 21 points in a minute and a half.
To be honest, I don't really.
That's me too. I mean, it's nothing against you, but
no. 1st and 10 from their own 34-yard line. Rector down 17. Brings Buttram in motion. Takes the snap, rolling to his right. Fires the pass out. Buttram couldn't hang on. He's going to be greeted by Landon Watts had he caught it. So that'll stop the clock with 10:09 to play. And now Buttram is down.
Yeah, he got treated like a dish rag there by number 10. Landon Watts is a little bit after the play. I mean, they Mark hit on it. These Rockwood guys are acting like we stole their lunch money or something.
Well, we usually do in basketball.
Had to get that dig in, didn't you?
Yeah, and then we did last year in football, so they're upset with us.
So with 10:09 to go, as they check in on Ben Buttram, we'll take a break. Your score with 10:09 to play, it's Rockwood Tigers 24, the Oneida Indians.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Welcome back to Oneida football, 10:09 to play. It is Rockwood 24 and Oneida 7.
And I'm going to put this out here.
Put it out there, Johnny. I'll just do it.
The player that's being attended to for Oneida, if he is injured and has to leave the game, it was unnecessary. It was unnecessary, and something that didn't need to happen.
What do you think? I mean,
I'm
jail time, something like that.
I'm just saying it's disappointing if the young man can't continue.
So some interesting scores, at least to me, maybe not to you all, but I'll throw them out there just to see. South Green and Hampton at halftime. South Green was winning at Hampton 22-6.
What?
Yeah, that's for the championship of 1A.
Wow.
Or 1AA. It's 22-22 now.
Oh.
Yeah, tied up now. Hampton has stormed back.
You tricked us there, Tim.
Well, no, I just told you what. I told everybody what halftime score was, and that's what it was. Cumberland Gap looks like they're going to make their way into the playoffs. They're leading Happy Valley right now, 28-12.
Good for them.
The Panthers. 10:09 to go.
That was more like
sound
a
effects.
cougar.
It's sound effects with Tim. I mean, he just
from the shotgun
does it all.
That was from the board. That wasn't Tim.
Caden Rector with T.J. Meredith and Hunter Shoemaker. Here's the snap, pitch, and this is going to be.
That one didn't work.
No, that was Jarek, wasn't it? Jarek Hewling.
Yes, it was.
Lined up at receiver, and they tried to bring motion and pitch it to Jarek Hewling. And Coach Jacob King said, okay, that didn't work. Get him out and never put him in again.
We'll get him in basketball, boys.
With Oneida back to the 30, that's a loss of 4. It'll be 3rd down and 14.
Yeah, and you want to put Jarek in those situations because he can turn it upfield and get going in a hurry. He's out there at receiver now.
Well, it's 2-down territory for the Indians here from the shotgun as Oneida snaps it from their own 29. Man comes in motion. Here's the snap. Rector rolling right. Eludes Dakota Waldo. Fires the pass. Early arrival by Jaden Hannibal. It will be interference as he got up to Hunter Shoemaker before the football got there. And it will be interference against Hannibal, and that's going to be a First National Bank First down for the Oneida Indians. Keeping it alive.
Yeah. He went through the receiver that time to make that play.
It's unacceptable.
A little bit early. It's very unacceptable.
Yeah.
And I'm getting kind of sick and tired of it.
Well, you've only got 9 minutes and 19 seconds more.
So you're both sick and tired?
Both of those, yes. Very much so.
That. I don't know what I'm going to do next week without you guys. 1st and 10 Indians at their own 45-yard line.
Well, I'm not sending you no text anymore, I'm going to tell you that.
Are we just going to come here and broadcast next week even though there's no game?
We can.
Just 3 hours of us talking?
We can make it up like we normally do.
Caden Rector from the shotgun with Meredith to his left. Oneida down 17. Here's the snap. Rector dropping back with pressure. Now he's going to cut up the middle in the vacated area. He gets to the 45, 50, all the way up to the Rockwood 46-yard line.
Hello, darling! Jarek Hewling comes out.
Payback!
Puts big number 7. Hannibal on his back.
Jarek Hewling?
Yes, sir.
Payback.
Take that.
Now Coach King is he's saying, no, I'm serious now. Seriously now. It's time for him to go. Second down and 1. From the 46-yard line.
Wow.
Rector with 8:30 and ticking. Rector takes the snap, dropping back. Plenty of time. Flushed left. Now a flag comes in. He throws across the middle, and McLaurin Love becomes defender to knock it away from a would-be interceptor.
It's going to be 2nd and 19 now.
Is this a hold somewhere around midfield?
Probably 2nd and 23.
Yeah, that's a hold.
Yep. It's a hold from the 49. So Oneida will have it at the 39-yard line.
Oh, my goodness.
And they will need the 45.
And this is something we.
Oh, by the way, that's 16.
Yeah,
they'll be 16 yards away.
Several holding penalties last week. They didn't hurt us like they did to have tonight, but we had.
Rockwood's a handful. I mean, this front 7 is
maybe
as good as we've seen.
Yeah, it's tough.
Third down. Shouldn't it be second down?
It is second.
Second down, 16.
Calm down.
5 wide. And here's the snap. Quick screen out to McLaurin Love. He's got a couple of blockers. And McLaurin, he's hit hard at about the 42, drives forward to the 43. And that was another hard hit from Landon Watts. He's the one that made the hit earlier on Ben Buttram. That pushes it up to the 43. Now it's going to be third down.
Watts needs to get off of juice.
It'll be third down and 12.
Have a little bit of roid rage or something there, man.
I don't know. He's playing hard. I think if he was on your team, you'd be all excited about it.
Of course I would. And I wouldn't be saying nothing about the roid rage, but,
He is finishing plays.
He's ran really, really hard tonight, and he's played defense.
You certainly
good player.
Know what you're talking about on that. Third down and 12. Caden Rector from the shotgun with Rylan Duncan to his left. And the snap, Rector rolling to his left. Picks up a block. Now he's going to tuck it and run. A lot of room to run. 45. Gets a block at the 40. He's up to the 35. Springs forward to the 33-yard line, and that's a First National Bank first down with 7:15 to play. Oneida trying to get something out of this drive as they're down 17. Just not a lot of time here.
No, we had everybody going deep, and it opened things up for Caden Rector to get out there on the edge and pick up a big first down, keep this drive going.
From the 33-yard line now, Rector will be in the shotgun, Rylan Duncan to his left. A pair of receivers to either side. Now Duncan shifts over to the right. That's the wide side of the field. Rector takes the snap on 1st and 10. Looks, pumps. Now he fires. He's hit as he throws. Ball falls incomplete. Probably some miscommunication there, and Rector's slow to get up, but he's up.
Yeah, he got drilled. That backside defensive end man come in and just hammered him. Got to pick that guy up.
6:48 to play.
Got to like the fight, though, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been in we're in 2nd and 25 on this drive a couple plays ago?
Second and 15.
Yeah. 25 sounds better.
It does. Yeah, it's a more dramatic.
Why couldn't you just go with me? Never, ever.
Now second down and 10 at the 33 of Rockwood for Oneida. Rector from the shotgun takes the snap, hands it off. Rylan Duncan got running room at the 30. He's at the 25-20. He's down to the 15, breaks the tackle inside the 10-yard line. It'll be a First National Bank first and goal for Rylan Duncan. 6:39 on the clock. If you can get a quick one here,
So
it would be very helpful.
Yes, that was a big run by Rylan Duncan. Had them spread out, had them going downfield. Good blocking up front off the left side. Rylan Duncan picks up a big first down.
They're at the 7-yard line with a first and goal. Clock ticks to 6:25. And now Rector will work from the shotgun. Duncan to his left. Takes the snap.
Ball on the ground.
Rylan Duncan, the ball hits the ground. John's right, and Rockwood says they have it, and the officials say they have it. The Indians turn it over at the 7-yard line. Rockwood takes over first and 10 with a 24-7 lead, and it would appear the competitive phase of this one certainly has come to a close with 6:24 to play. Rockwood with a 3-score lead.
Yeah, that
just in the exchange, wasn't it, Mark?
Yeah, it was. Looked like it hit him high, a little bit high right there, and I don't know if he was trying to make a fake or what, but the ball came out. Rylan never did have a hold of it.
So the Indians will have a couple of weeks to prepare for the oncoming Monterey Wildcats.
Ooh.
And you hope to cause some chaos because Monterey beat Rockwood. Rockwood beat us. If we could beat Monterey, we could cause some chaos. Here's the handoff to Gerald Hannibal.
They're not calling they're cutting our offensive lineman. You can't be engaged, or defensive lineman. You can't be engaged with the defensive lineman and then another player come in and hit him in the knees. And that's what they've done to C.J. King. And I just seen it, and they didn't call it. I don't know if they've been doing it all night.
Well, and they called us with a chop block earlier, and we're real quick to do it. And you would think they'd be looking for some of that.
Gain of 3. It'll be second down and 7. Now under center, Fickey with a wing back to either side. Gerald Hannibal behind him. He kind of moved early. Here's the little misdirection, and they give it off to Dakota Waldo, who runs hard, takes it out across the 20 to the 23-yard line, and gets a first down for the Rockwood Tigers. Oneida came in 5-1. Indians will fall to 5-2. The first loss in the state of Tennessee for Coach Jimmy May, and the first region loss. Oneida will drop to 1-1.
Yeah, just been a tough go for us tonight. They're a really strong football team. Got a lot of athletes. They scored 2 quick touchdowns on us in the first quarter and kind of got us behind the 8 ball. And man, it's just
4 turnovers tonight for Oneida.
And that's killed that and the penalties.
So from the shotgun here, Fickey takes the snap, hands it off Gerald Hannibal, and Hannibal's going to be swarmed upon. Wow, he almost got away from 4 Indians.
Yeah.
But they were able to get his knee to touch.
Thank goodness.
It'll be a loss of yardage for Gerald Hannibal, and the clock will run down to 4 minutes and 40 seconds to play.
Shoemaker boys in on that stop, Hunter and Xavier. He's just so strong, and that's actually about a yard loss, and that's something we hadn't seen. Old number 7 get brought down behind the line of scrimmage much tonight.
Second down and 11 from their own 22-yard line. Fickey under center. Hannibal with Moran and Waldo, the wing backs. Fickey takes the snap, misdirection, gives to Moran. Moran off the right side on second down and 11. Might have got back to the original line of scrimmage, or maybe just the line of scrimmage. It looks like it's going to be 3rd and 11.
And Oneida on this drive is playing their run game like you would have hoped we would have played it all game. But, I think you hit on it. The competitive side is gone. And they've done what they've needed to do to get a win here with 3.5 minutes left to play.
Yeah, you got to take your hat off to Rockwood, man. They played a good game. They had a good game plan coming in, and we have, we've hurt ourselves a lot tonight.
The big plays hurt us tonight.
3rd down and 11. Fickey brings a man in motion. and then is going to take a timeout here with 3:26 to go. We'll take a break. Your score, 3:26 in the game. It is the Rockwood Tigers 24 and the Oneida Indians 7.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Jim May Stadium at Dr. M.E. Thompson Field. We're in the fourth quarter, but not for much longer. 3:26 to play. Rockwood 24 and Oneida 7.
Hadn't heard no bell. Fat lady ain't singing yet.
Okay.
Patrick Sexton just sent me that.
Yeah.
So I just
I can't disparage Patrick Sexton.
No, you can't.
You know I wouldn't do something like
He's
that.
He's a fan.
So that's right.
You know, that's why he's not on the radio.
He never gives up. Apparently. Vicky takes the snap, pitches it out. Dakota Waldo trying to get to the corner, and the Indians won't allow it.
Oh, yeah.
They bring him down at the 21. And leading the charge to get out there, Lorenzo Garcia.
Yeah, Garcia,
Nice
Matthew
job.
Brown, yeah. Garcia's had a good night tonight.
Again.
Yeah, he always does. Steady every single week.
So that's going to be 4th down and 12. Rockwood will punt it. Oneida inside 3 minutes to go. Oneida down 17, 24-7. And it will be Zadrian Fickey. He stands at his 10-yard line to punt this one away. He takes the snap, rolls to his right, and now gets the punt away. Kind of rugby styled it. It's going to bounce at the 45, fielded by Limburg. He takes a smack and is taken down there at the 40-yard line.
That was Limburg. Yeah. He wanted another shot at returning one.
1st and 10 Indians at their own 40-yard line. So, I mean, you got to deal with Monterey in 2 weeks, but at least you got the bye between now and then.
Yeah, you got 2 weeks to prepare, and that's a good thing considering what Monterey did to this bunch.
Well, and, Coach Kamikawa before the game described it as almost like it was a domination type thing, but the score was only 20-6. He did say, though, that last week against Harriman was when Coach John Webb went back to what worked, what he was used to. And so, wouldn't you know it, of course, happens before they play us. So 2:35 to play. Here's the snap. Caden Rector rolling to his left. Rector puts it out there. It's going to be complete up to Tate West. That'll be about an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 2. So up in the Great White North, South Green has regained the lead against Hampton in the 4th quarter. So a trip to either South Green or Hampton is likely for the Indians after tonight's result. It would likely be the loser of that one. We'll see. Here's the quick pass. It's going to be McLaurin Love making the catch, getting out of bounds, and that's a First National Bank 1st down. There's Patrick Sexton again, bringing it in to Monterey is down 13-7 to Waverly. Patrick, we appreciate your participation in this one tonight. Checks in the mail. But the mail's slow, we heard today. It's going to be really slow. This is going to be really slow, by the way. 1st and 10. This is going to be a throw down the middle. It's going to be complete down to the 34. And Tate West gets to the 32-yard line. So the Indians make the reception down through the middle, and it's another First National Bank 1st down with 2:10 to play. Cumberland Gap heading for the playoffs. They're beating Happy Valley tonight. Coalfield 41, Midway 27. Here's a quick pass out to Colton Darty, and Oneida gets out of bounds. Rockwood playing some soft coverage. Oneida taking advantage of it down to the 24. It will be 2nd down. 2 minutes to go. Oneida trying to get some window dressing. You'd call it window dressing or call it just trying to get some momentum going into 2 weeks from now. Here's the snap and the give. And it's going to be T.J. Meredith at the 20, trying to regain his balance. Never really could as he's hit inside the 15 down to about the 12. That's going to be a First National Bank 1st down.
Good hole off the right side right there. T.J. Meredith gets up in there and picks up another first down, keeps this drive. I mean, we had a chance down here earlier. Think about that, guys.
Yeah, we were at the 7. Now at the 12, it's going to be Rector looking down the middle, and the pass is going to be deflected incomplete, trying to go to Limburg. 1:42 to go. York is defeating Wartburg, putting them out of the playoffs.
You talked about a score, Monterey and Rockwood earlier. That score was 43-14.
Oh, was it?
Monterey, yeah.
Oh, it was 20-6 at the half, I guess. I just have a poor memory. Don't I?
You was wrong. I know that.
I was very wrong.
Yeah.
Thank you for correcting that.
No problem. That's what I'm here for.
2nd down and 10. Here's the snap. Rector looking, fires the pass. It's going to be incomplete. Batted away from Colton Daugherty at the last moment. Eric Thurman got a hand on it, knocked it away.
Looked like it was right there, and he was turning to make a play before he secured the catch.
Yeah, or 3 got a hand on the football. 2, I think
one of those.
He swapped it in there. It's a good play by number 3 for
Why do you have to
Rockwood.
swap me to show what it happened?
Well, because
people can't see that. He's got a point. Here's the snap. Rector rolling left. He's got pressure, gets away from it, fires into the end zone. Touchdown, McLaurin Love with 1:33 to play. It is Caden Rector in the 12-yard hookup with McLaurin Love for the touchdown.
Yeah, he was standing wide open. And
he was.
Yeah, Caden Rector threw back. He was rolling to his left, stopped, fired it in there. Great pass and reception by the leading receiver for these Indians, McLaurin Love.
So the extra point attempt from Aiden Love. Here's the snap. McLaurin Love had to grab it out of the air. It's not going to happen. So it's going to be 24-13. Not really a big difference here. 1:33. Oneida's going to onside when we come back. Your score with 1:33 to play. It's Rockwood 24, Oneida 13.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest jobs done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
Did he say that?
Welcome back to Oneida football. Jim May Stadium at Dr. M.E. Thompson Field. The Oneida Indians get on the board late. It's 1:33 to play. And Patrick Chitwood's never give up attitude is going to be tested on this onside kick, because you have to have this onside kick.
You
right?
do.
I mean, we've got 3 timeouts, though.
Yeah, we do have 3 timeouts. But there's not hardly.
Oh, can you imagine if that were to happen? I can't imagine life with Patrick if Oneida were to somehow find a way to come back.
Enough
but I'll deal with it. I hope we do. Here we go. Aiden Love with the onside kick. It's bouncing. Oh, Oneida touched it first, I think. It didn't go 10 yards. So it will be Rockwood's football with 1:33 to play, and it will be at the Oneida 49-yard line. So now you're down to, you got to stop them and call your timeouts to have a shot. Right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Making sure, because I've been wrong a few times.
We're with you.
I've been wrong a few times earlier tonight.
I was just waiting for you to point at me.
Yeah, we don't talk until you point at us. Remember?
That's not quite true. I haven't pointed one single
you
time
have
tonight.
It's you pointed at me just then, where I could speak.
All right, so Rockwood with a 11-point lead. They'll break the huddle, and Fickey. Boy, it'd be a good time for a turnover. He's got a wing back to either side. Got
and a moose in the backfield.
Gerald Hannibal back there. Here's the snap. They give to Hannibal through the middle. Then he cuts it to the right, and then he bangs forward to the 41-yard line. Actually, to the 40.5. He got 9 yards, and Oneida takes the timeout. We'll keep it here. No, we won't. We're going to take a break for our sponsors. We'll be back right after this. Your score, it's Rockwood 24, Oneida 13.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razax on U.S. Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razax, country cooking and great steaks.
Welcome back to Jim May Stadium at Dr. Emmy Thompson Field. A minute 24 to play. Rockwood 24 and Oneida 13. Indians have 2 timeouts, but Rockwood's just 1 yard from a first down. In fact, the marker already says they have one. They do not. It's second and less than a yard. But you would have to keep Gerald Hannibal from getting a yard.
The referee wants to pump up the volume.
Yeah.
Raise the roof.
He's wanting the fans to cheer for him. That's what that was. Yeah. Here's the snap, and it's going to be Fickey on the carry. He takes it to the 38-yard line, and that's going to be a first down. The Indians are going to continue to try to give themselves a chance and call a timeout here, though.
And you know,
with
guys,
a minute 19 to play. Go ahead.
This game kind of boils down, in my mind, to a couple of plays. You give up a pick six. I mean, you're down 11. You give up the pick six, and you also give up on the first drive a 66-yard touchdown pass out in the flat where we had the guy tackled for no gain, and he escapes 3 tackles and scoots down the sideline. Those 2 big plays are the difference here. Plus, you give up a fake punt that went for a score.
Yeah,
In that drive.
Yeah, that kept that drive alive. And
so
next play, I think, wasn't
2 or
it?
3 plays, and that's football, right?
Yeah.
In these big games, it comes down to those big plays, and they made more of them tonight than we did.
I think there may be a penalty down here on the field, a personal foul, maybe.
Well,
some jawing.
Well,
from who?
Oh, I wonder.
Oh, was it us?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I didn't know because Hannibal had one earlier, and the reason I asked is because if he had another one, that would be a stinging situation.
No, we just a little extracurricular activity, and we got the said player on the sideline.
You just throw that word around.
What?
Yeah, you know, guys. Though you want home field advantage, obviously, but we've hardly been at home all year anyway.
We've been road warriors.
Yeah, and
let
I
me
mean,
ask you this.
is there really that much difference in going to Hampton, going to South Green?
Well, there is for
hosting
us.
One of them later.
It's for us.
Oh yeah, for us there is. So here is Rockwood.
So
they're going to snap it here with a minute 19.
See that?
And they go to a knee, but was that their left guard that?
No, that was the dang center when he snapped it and he shot out trying to kill somebody.
Well, these two teams may run into each other
again. If you win the next game,
yes.
If Oneida wins,
it throws a wrench in it.
Does that not give you a home field?
If Oneida were to beat Monterey, how does that shake out? You think about that.
Well, it goes to overall.
It's a heavy lift.
Doesn't it go to tiebreakers then?
Yes, it does go to tiebreakers. So here is a snap.
Ben may know.
Rockwood takes a knee, and that's all they're going to have to do. The clock is going to expire. The Rockwood Tigers have come into Oneida, and they were 0-1 in the region coming in, but they get their first region win, and ahead of them is York and Wartburg. And so they feel pretty confident they're going to have a home playoff game here at the end of the season. For Oneida, they needed this one, and now it is going to be very important, key for the Indians 2 weeks from tonight when they face the Monterey Wildcats.
And they still control their own destiny, even though this was upsetting that you lose this ball game tonight, hard fought ball game, but we still control our own destiny. We can still get a home playoff game. We can and win the dang region too by beating Monterey and going to tiebreakers. So we'll just see what shakes out, guys.
All right, we'll take a break, and we'll come back with our post game. We'll get the summary, the statistics, a talk with Coach Jim May. And the Indians fall for the first time in region play here in this 2021 season. Oneida now falls to 5-2. Rockwood pulls to 3-3, but the Tigers take a decided advantage in the standings race for Region 2A. We'll be back to sort it all out. So I'll tell you once again the final. It is the Rockwood Tigers 24 and the Oneida